And we are live for the latest special edition of the Armchair NBA. I have some very special guests tonight. We're having a special show. First, start off with Ryan Lucido. How you doing, Ryan?
What's up, Tom?
We also have the boy BK Shallon. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Tom? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Okay, so good news and bad news, everybody. Good news is we are a hair away from 10,000. I was hoping to be at 10,000 so I could pop this bottle. I got the little.
What is that, open?
Over here. No, it's not open yet. I didn't even unwrap it. I'm unwrapping it.
No, I said, is it Opus?
Oh, it's Opus 1 Overture, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we're doing it correct. Normally, I would have the guys over. Normally, we do it correctly and together. My little one's a little sick. So next time you guys come over, Ryan will buy us another bottle of Opus. All right. So we need everybody's help. Everybody's help. I got to share the screen.
41.
So you guys are my witness. We are 41 away from 10,000. 41 away.
Everybody got to phone a friend, tell them to sub.
And let's get Tom up.
And we'll be there in 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Yep.
And just a little reminder, because I love you all. When we get to 10,000, which will be shortly, I'm going to move more cities of gift cards. I'm giving away books, some shirts, tons of gift cards, and I'm going to chop this up. There'll be a $100 gift card, grand prize, $50. I'm going to do 5 more, $50. I want to give or 10 more. I want, honestly, Ryan, I was going to give like $500 to the winner, and then I was going to give, like $50, like $100 to 5 people. I'm going to chop it up into like 50 and give it to like 20 people because I figure more people get it. Tough things are hard now. You got friggin' gas prices, fucking who knows, right? Meat's like $60 a pound. So
it's a little bonus.
Yeah, so I'm gonna chop it up and we're gonna start giving some away today. But we first have to hit that number.
How do you pick?
What I'm gonna do is live. I'm gonna pick randomly. I'm gonna write like the names out and that are participating, or just randomly pick. And then the other one, I'm going to create a landing page. So they're going to have to go in, click, put their email in, and I'll pick it randomly out of there. Because otherwise, it's too hard sometimes,
Right.
Serafino, how are you? Teresa, we got a great crowd today. It's really special because you guys are the ones that have been here. Big Bones is newer, but Big Bones is cool. Scott Bell, awesome. BK Skip, we got Carol Quill. How are you, Carol? Jason and Gimmick Nonstop. So we are starting to cook. Again, we got Bay 8th. We'll be here shortly. We have Ryan Lucido's in the house. And then we have BK Shallon. All right, I'm getting a little nostalgic, right? I know we need 41 more, man. Please. Oh, let me refresh because maybe it's not a live count. Just in case. Ooh.
What did you get?
We got 2 more.
That's it. If anybody in here isn't sub, you got to take the second to go over there.
Subscribe now, please.
Like, this is a history.
Carmine Ayuda, right? Carmine, send it to 5 of your Italian friends. Say, listen, we have an Italian-American creator here. He just needs 40 more. Bob Miller, let's go. Everybody, let's go. It's like a telethon. 5, 10. And we're giving away a lot of gift cards. Okay, I will announce the winner of the first 2 recipients of the gift cards. And it relates to, sorry, my daughter attacked my desk today.
It better be me and Bay 8th.
Not quite. But we have 2 winners, and one of them is here. One of them is here.
Oh,
the winner of the first $50 gift card. and this is not rigged. She happens to be my favorite. My wife loves her as well. Teresa Murphy gets a $50 Amazon gift card. Teresa, the way she won it, she predicted the Rams 23, Bengals 21. She was the closest on the poll for. We got a nice bump. So I'm streaming on Facebook. I'm streaming on LinkedIn. I also have a buddy of mine who has this like large email list that he sent it out to. So we're expecting big numbers. Slug, my man. I love Slug.
You get the plaque at 10,000?
That's why I'm pushing for it. So,
Yeah, I want one of those plaques.
you will get there. You will get there. So, Teresa, email me, Tom, a new theory, or just email. We talk through text. Just let me know how to. I just need an email to get this over to you. Number 2, the second $50 gift card, Mr. Co-Train 25.
Oh.
And again, he got it because he said was 24-20. So he missed it by 1. So those were the two closest.
No, this thing's fucked
Those
up.
are the two closest for the Super Bowl. And Co-Train, if you're on, I don't think he's on yet. I know Co-Train. I'll reach out to him. So Bay, it's just going through some housekeeping. Teresa won the $50 Amazon gift card.
Yay!
Our Super Bowl prediction, and Co-Train won the other 2. But
And what did I win?
We're not done yet. We got to get to
Okay.
1,000 before we give out more. Let's see. We're still, we're like stalled. See this. So Joe, I found a hack. I have a good friend of mine. He has a large email list, like 100,000 emails, and another one of a Facebook group of over 10,000. What he does is he sends it out when the show starts. The numbers are going to fluctuate, but we got 539 people on right now. they're going to drop like a stone, and the reason why they're going to drop is some know him, some know me. So they're like, oh shit, let me check it out. Or they may say, you know what, this is a quick hit, but let me drop. But the reason why you do it is when you have big numbers, it'll kind of trigger the algorithm to push the people that normally don't watch. So we'll see if it works. So the 513 people watching, Jesus, 1% of you, which is what?
30 of them have to be unsubscribed.
Agreed.
Teresa Murphy, this is for you and your husband when you get those cards. These cards are going to blow you out of the water right here. This is like a Bentley in my hand right here.
Oh wow, what is that? What is that, Joe?
Steph Curry rookies, LeBron rookies, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal gold,
Rookie,
Luka Doncic rookie, Topps finest Kobe rookie,
Oh wow.
Carmelo Anthony gold rookie,
he's got about $45 worth of cards here.
Wow.
LeBron James Bowman gold rookie.
Are you serious? What's the most
Carmelo Anthony. Wait, there we go. You see that one?
Card there.
That one is a Carmelo Anthony rookie, but it's a black refractor, Topps chrome.
Tom, you can't ask him questions like that. It throws them all off.
That card is probably, how does it work? 5 figures.
Really?
He
Look
said,
at this one.
what's the most expensive one?
Michael Jordan.
Oh shit.
See that? That's
I feel like I
sky
had that
view.
card
It's
back in
clear if you look through it. See? Clear?
I'm serious, bro.
Flare?
Clear?
Is it a flare clear?
Yeah, this is going to destroy people with this one.
Jesus.
The Curry rookie is through the roof right now.
Oh yeah, he put on some show for the All-Star game.
In this pack, there's 5. In this one, there's 5 LeBron rookies.
What?
Yep.
Holy shit.
And that's nothing. That's not even my baseball cards.
Why don't
My
we give
Schmidt
why don't we give
rookie,
one of those- why don't
Johnny Bench, Pete Rose.
why don't we give one of those away for 10K subs?
Why don't you give me?
Well, when
give
we
me,
get
give me,
to 10,000, we'll give one
give me
away.
the loop. Give me the loop.
You want-
We have one more sub. We have 40 to go.
How do you know I don't have a Nolan Ryan rookie myself?
Oh shit. So now that we're almost at 10, see, I told you it went from like 5 something to 280. Because those that are watching, you're brand new to the show, more than likely. It's the Armchair NBA. Started out, it's a long story. We'll kind of go back. Long story. So I was in a New Theory podcast. I was like 100% audio. I was doing pretty well with it. Some people wanted to do some video interviews. So I did video interviews, and that brought it to around 2,200 subs. Stumbled across a guy that was in the mob. He was a former Maiden member. No, not Joe. And did 100 show run as the NBA button man. That was fairly successful. That brought the channel up to 8,000. We had an abrupt finish, which lost a few hundred. So I've been busting my ass for the last roughly 4 or 5 months to not only get those back. We lost about 400 the channel. to get those back to bring us to the Armchair NBA. So I'm going to ask everybody. Tommy, you got a link. I emailed you a link. So I got a question. I'm going to start with Joe. I know that Joe's the answer, but I want to ask. So I'm getting a little nostalgic tonight. No, I thought I was going to, and embarrassingly enough, is I had my kids. I was doing things, and everybody's like, "I'll sub. Yeah, Ugats, I'll sub." So I look, and I'm like 40 short. So what happened was I asked BK. I'm like, hey, how many accounts do you have? Can you sub on all your accounts? He goes, I have about 40 of them. So he goes, all right. So BK is going to put me over the edge. Now,
this is a job for NB, Raymundi, and
get the troll squad going. So, Joe, I'll ask you first. So there's 3 iterations: New Theory, Button Man, and then Armchair. I know the answer, but for everybody watching, when did you catch the show?
When did I catch what?
This channel, did you was it NBA Button Man? Was it New Theory? When did you first catch my content?
Well, off of the Armchair, and
no,
what?
Yeah, you seen the
no, you saw me and Panisi.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, what's
when did you start? When did you start?
Oh, when did I start?
Yeah,
Did
like
you ever catch New Theory, or were you NBA and Button Man?
I was NBA and Button Man. Probably, I don't know. When did you?
I know that, but you knew.
Well, Tom, New Theory, you did A Light on.
Correct.
And who else? I've probably seen some on New Theory.
I did Francis. I did Hootie.
Yeah, I've probably seen some on New Theory.
I did Gene.
Yeah.
But so I like you better than John.
Well, no, I know. No, I remember you were always great. But what's funny about you is you knew all the New Theory content. So,
but I went here first.
Got it. So you're NBA. I'm gonna take a note here.
But I'm into business too. We talked about that. So that got me to the other one.
Correct. And that's how you got to yeah, that's right. You got to NBA. So I want to know everybody's entrance point. Okay. So we got
what about the Full Horseman too? You can't leave that out.
I don't know if that counts anymore. You guys are the 4 Horsemen right now.
That name is horse shit right now.
Well, freaking Jason is fucking disappeared. Okay, so Bay 8th is NBA and Buttman. Carol, I know, is NBA and Buttman. Teresa's NBA and Buttman. Lucido, you're New Theory. You're old school.
Yeah, I definitely probably watched a few of them.
Well, you watched Sheens. You had to watch Sheens.
Yeah, for sure.
Steven, I know, is Armchair because he boycotted NBA Buttman. And it's kind of funny because Steven, you got to jump on, buddy. Steven used to roast the shit out of me. He hated me. And he would, like, to the point, he would go on, like, MRE's show, like, just to bash me, had his earpieces in. Like, I don't even fucking know this kid. Panisi leaves. I guess he jumps on the show, realizes I'm not that much of a dick, and we started talking, and now we're friends. We're pretty good friends, But it's like he fucking would roast the shit out of me. I know Scott Bell is old school. He's New Theory.
Well, I have a question for you, Tom.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you had a beef with BK Shalin's Finest?
I don't think I ever did.
You never got into it.
Surprisingly,
he might be the only one.
What? You know why? BK, and BK will answer this. I was the only guy who would have no problem letting him on the show whenever he asked. And whenever he wanted to talk, I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Me too, till he fucking cursed me out on the show.
Gimmick is Button Man. Thank you for sharing that. Let me just see. Steven, okay, well, trust me, we'll be on for a minute. I know when Joe goes on, we'll migrate over there if Joe goes live.
We're on now. No, we're not on.
But you can stream from 2 channels. Like if you gave me your login, we could stream from here and yours.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We should steal some subs, but
Button Man Audio, only Apple, didn't switch to YouTube after this. So you're gonna be Button Man Audio. Wow, that's like.
What does BK skip your new fucking engineer? He fucking dumped me in 2 seconds. The prick.
He's actually here right now.
That's why I'm saying it. I see the fucking comment.
Oh my God, BK or Ryan, don't ever do a show without Bay 8th. Because if there's a show that he could be on that you don't put him on, you will hear about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Right.
I had Jeff right now. Right? And one of our guys were coming on, good guy, Frank Fertolino. So I knew Vinnie couldn't go on. And I wasn't sure about Joe. And I thought I told Joe, but I wasn't sure where he stood in terms of like, the whole, he was an informant. And so I played it safe. I didn't ask Joe to come on because I don't want to put Joe in a bad spot. Oh my God! Every 2 days, what are you just gonna just forget me for Jeff? You leave me for Jeff? Shit.
Wait a while.
Mark was old school. I do remember that. So right now we're at 3 New Theory, 4 NBA.
Listen, I heard Jeff say something that maybe you could verify, Tom. I'm sure you could verify it.
Yes, we're getting married.
Did you hear his comment about his little friend?
Nah.
No, yeah, what we keep bringing this up for?
We're bringing it up because Tom could confirm if he has a big dick or not. I'm sure Tom's seen it. They're fucking hooking up with each other.
I don't kiss and tell.
Well, maybe you saw him take a leak. I don't know.
No, not even a little bit. But so I actually texted him to see if he wanted to come on too. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. But all right, so that's interesting on the entrance points. So wow, so people have been around a while, so you guys know the journey.
When did you start New Theory?
New Theory, I started in like 17. What happened was I had a magazine, I still have it, newtheory.com, and I almost like busted out, so I had to like shit can everybody. And I can't write for shit. I don't write. I write well, like grammar and that kind of stuff, but I'm not creative. So I'm like, what do I do? I know how to bullshit. So I started a podcast. And New Theory, and it kind of took off. I had like, that's what I had Francis on in terms of the mob stuff. I had A-Light on multiple times. I've got Chris Casparosa to argue against A-Light. So I've always had a fair show. That's why when people hate me, I always try to be fair. I'm just trying to think who else. I had like Perez Hilton on. I had a billionaire, one of the guys who started.
Perez Hilton, well, he got canceled, huh?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I did an interview with him, and like, you remember he was in The Sopranos? He played like a bit part. I'm like, hey, you were so accomplished. Why didn't you ever act? And he's like, of course I acted. I did this, and this, and I felt like a dick. I'm like, oops, like no, I try to be nice. I had Ann Wilson, remember Joe of Heart? Remember Heart?
The song, the group Heart?
Yeah, remember Heart? Ann Wilson. I had her on, and I'm on with her. And I go, when you make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, when do you, what are you going to say at the podium? She goes, well, I'm already in it. See, like, it was so bad. So, like, my whole thing.
You want to see your ugly fucking face here? Listen, I have a question. Sorry about that. How did you meet John? Was it some love after lockup shit, or what happened?
Oh, wow. So Anthony, good dude. He watched me get drunk. Hopefully, we'll watch me get drunk tonight. So that was audio because she wasn't too savvy with the computer. It had to be audio. But that was a good one, Teresa. I'll send you the link. If not, go back. And that one did really well. On audio specifically, did really well. I didn't know how big of a deal she was. What happened was, you remember Heart? Listen to your heart. You remember Heart?
That was Roxette, wasn't it?
No. Yeah. Who was Heart? What was Heart? Teresa. What was
These
Heart?
Dreams.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened was they're two sisters, right? Ann Wilson and another Wilson, right? And the boyfriend or the husband of the other sister beat up like her son, like the week before. And the publicist is like Nancy and Ann. Okay. And the publicist is like, you cannot, and this was all over the news. You cannot bring this up. You cannot bring it. And I was sitting there like, I couldn't bring it up. They would have hung up on me. So anyway, so I did it, and that's when the whole thing went down. And that one did pretty well. And then what happened was I got tickets for my sister to go see Heart, to go see Ann Wilson. It was like a big deal. She all freaking out. She like loved it. So that was a good one. Anyway, so I had some really good guests on for New Theory. I was audio only. You know how I actually got it?
How's our lighting look, Tom? We're trying to fix it.
The lighting's good, but Joe's got to sit down because
I'm adjusting the lighting because Mr.
It's a little bit more on you than him, but I think you like it that way.
Well, look at Ryan's grill.
You're like Casper White right now.
No, the
shine bright.
Jesus, we like 40 more, man. We're dying here. D. Snyder had on as well.
You think I should sub to your channel? Let me sub.
Yeah, can you guys check? It's like BK. I don't know.
I did.
You know what? Let me talk to Mi Familia.
do your magic. Do your wife. Do your magic. And then
Yeah.
BK, you'd be surprised. BK, can you check? There's a lot of people that like I'll be talking to them, and they'll look at their thing and I'll see the red button. I'm like, bro, you're not subscribed. And then so we got it. We call it hygiene. We call it like housekeeping. We got to cover that stuff. Oh, I'm gonna reach out to D to have him on again. So this is interesting. You remember the Super Bowl? What was the Super Bowl? That was it. Who was in the Super Bowl in 2020?
2 years ago.
Who was that halftime show?
Can you go on
Oh
YouTube
man,
and subscribe to one of the channels?
Love it.
2020.
Call
No, last
Anton
year
and
was
tell her
Bruno
to
Mars, right?
subscribe.
Or,
I think
not Bruno.
it was
The
Bruno Mars.
Weekend.
Yeah,
The Weekend was
Armchair
last
NBA.
year, I think.
Yeah. So I think it was a weekend. So what happened was D unpacking. That's another old school gimmick.
Yeah.
So D.
Just go on YouTube. Armchair.
And for a second. So, and then just tell me when you want. We'll put your thumbs up. You want to talk, Ryan and BK. So D was like adamant about, you know what? Although rap is an important part of the culture, this is right before COVID. It's an important part of the culture. These are great musicians. We kind of lost like the hair bands, a lot of the rock bands from back in the day. So he did a big media push to put AC/DC into the next halftime show. And it was like he was on a mission. He did like every media possible. He was on TV. He was on everything. I'm friends with D, so I'm like, D, can you just come on my podcast? I know it's a little smaller. He came on and it went fucking viral as fuck. It was so dope.
All right.
I'm gonna probably have him on again. You know what's on?
Wait, he was pushing for them in 2020.
No, leave it.
2020 is pushing for this year.
Because I just checked. 2020 was Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, so it might have been Jennifer Lopez or whatever.
But this year I heard that Jay-Z had a lot to do with it.
He not a lot to do with it. He's handling all the entertainment, Rock Nation for the NFL. So he had everything to do with it.
Yeah.
They made a deal a couple of years ago. He took a lot of heat for that because it was when they were kneeling down or whatever. And he made the comment like, "We're done kneeling down."
Yeah.
Oh, really? Are they? Okay.
We're taking over.
Yeah.
We're done kneeling. We're walking.
So D. D was in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, Shakira. I remember that performance.
Gemini
Yeah,
Rock.
J-Lo and Shakira. That's what it was.
With
That Shakira is she's amazing.
All right, so J-Lo and Shakira, right? So
Shakira, I love her.
Yeah, so he kind of did this, which I loved it to death, but I don't think he can get away with it now. He just kind of did like, listen, this is great. You have great audience, great respect. It's all part of the culture. But what happened to The Rock? Why isn't Rock involved anymore? And he did this whole like media, and he wasn't pushing Twisted Sister. He wasn't pushing his own agenda. He was pushing AC/DC to be on, and it had a hashtag the whole bit. Like 2 weeks fucking later, COVID hit, and it was like, it was like, all right, we got bigger problems. So I gotta reach out to him. I actually gotta reach out to him on some business, and I think he'll come on. I don't see why not. He only does big shows, but like I can maybe Joe let me send him one of his cards. But he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Yeah, we'll send them a rookie card. Roberto Kelly, 1988 Topps.
Check out his website. We're the ones who did his website, dsnyder.com. So that's how we hooked up. And he's a good dude. He lives in Belize. So whenever we have like Zoom meetings, he's like sitting there overlooking the ocean. I'm sitting here like a fucking Jersey, like a little, and he's fucking overlooking the ocean in Belize. And
he was on Twisted Sister was in the Pee Wee Herman movie, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yes. And if you go to any football game, you know, his music gets played like left and right.
Yeah,
and
that was a geek.
And then what Trump started playing, "We're Not Going to Take It," but it wasn't D, I don't think, reached out. It was, so he sold his rights. So he doesn't own the rights to it. I believe he sold the entire rights. He might get some residuals or royalties, but he sold the rights to the library to a bigger company. So when people use any Twisted Sister stuff, they go after him pretty hard. And I think Trump was using "We're Not Going to Take It," and he got like Trump's camp got chapped for using it.
Really?
He's close to Trump. Well, I think it used to be. And remember he did Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah, the Donald. He's something else.
Yeah,
better.
But he was on the Celebrity Apprentice, and he got a lot of flack for being friends with him because he stayed friends with him after he got into office. But no, D's a good dude. He's from Long Island originally. He's a good dude. Two
You know who's good from Staten Island? You know who? Buster Perndexter.
Really?
His name is David Johansen.
Oh shit.
He was in the New York Dolls group. I guess it's a big group or whatever. Like fucking Pink Floyd, that type of music.
That's cool.
What do we just naming famous people from Long Island?
No, he's from Staten Island, your mama.
Oh,
Look.
Staten.
Hold on.
I think.
Yeah, he played Buster Poindexter. He did that song, "Feeling Hot, Hot, Hot." That shit. That's him.
We are.
Who's the biggest star from Staten Island? Wu-Tang Clan?
I would say
Christina Fagulera.
No, yeah,
Christina Aguilera? Yeah, she's from Staten Island,
from
really?
Staten Island, and then moved to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Lisa Remini too. Leah Remini is from out
I
here.
thought she was from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think maybe Brooklyn.
Alyssa Milano's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, she probably said Brooklyn.
She got like semi-canceled for some reason. Right? Something happened with her. Alyssa
Her and Rogan, I think, had a beef.
I think so. Yeah.
And Leah Remini?
Yeah.
Oh, she's with the
Scientology.
Yeah, Going Clear.
Well, when she kind of went against that kind of jammed her up a little bit.
That Tom Cruise, I hear he's involved with that. David Miscavige, that's the guy's name. He's like a David Koresh type.
Yeah. Time for Joey Snacks.
David Koresh he's a character. He was a character, at least. I mean,
he thought he was God.
I know, but the Waco documentary they did on Netflix was unbelievable.
Well, that was Janet Reno fucked that up, but that's another discussion.
You didn't like it?
I didn't see the documentary. I'm saying that Janet Reno.
I wish I would have known. I saw that documentary when I was still dating, because I would have went up to women and said, "Hey, I'm God," and start producing scriptures and shit, and then they just can't resist you if you're
But he
God.
was even talking guys into giving up their wives.
Yeah,
like,
man. That's what I'm saying.
Tomorrow are you going to see Joe BK and Ryan Rowe?
We got a cult burning shit in the background.
Yep. And then we could have Eddie Munster read our fucking tarot cards and play with a Ouija board. Fucking Eddie Munster. They're doing a reboot of the Munsters. He's fucking playing Eddie Munster.
Oh my god. That was some sick shit. That was way good.
Yeah, you gotta watch. It's not really a documentary. It's like a reenactment. Like they did a series. It's like
where was it on? Where is it on?
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. It's called Waco. I think it's like 6 parts, maybe, or like that. Like they did. You seen the Unabomber one? No. They did that one too. That one's really good too. The Unabomber, Waco.
They did the one with the pizza guy where they strapped the bomb on him.
Yeah.
To rob the bank.
Yes.
Yeah, the bomb went off.
Yeah, the woman, right? Set him up or something.
That's what they were saying. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be doing the Kanye West documentary. We're going to do a little show on it because he's in love with him.
Who's that?
Like his list is like his top 5 list is like Jeff Nadeau, Kanye West. Who else? Who's 3? They're one. Yeah, exactly. He really loves Jeff Nadeau and.
Well, you know, Joe, did you guys see the show I had last night? I had Benita on. Did you guys see it by chance?
What show?
I had Benita Alexander on. She's the one that got duped by that famous surgeon, supposed to get married by the Pope, and all this stuff happened and never came to fruition. Like basically, like she met this guy, he made this trachea that saves people's lives. Turned out to be bullshit. He killed 7 people. This Pope was supposed to marry her, so it'd have to be bullshit. And the guy was like a total fraud. Had 2 families, 2 other kids. Like it was a shit show, but it was all believable because he was a big player and she fell for it. Anyway, so she was just on Julia Fox's podcast right before mine.
No, we did a 4-hour marathon podcast last night. It was
a lot of kicking and screaming.
It was a real slugfest. No pun intended.
Okay, so let's see what Slug's got to say. Have you seen Angels live? Well, we're on here, so no. I love you, Slug. I really do. I'm liking Slug a lot these days. Just put up receipts of your guy's best friend. Well, I likely alive, respectfully, not my best friend, calling Gene's parole. Just saying. Okay. Great. I don't know. Like, what's the response to that? I don't know. Wish them all well.
It's breaking news.
Shout out to Tom and everybody in here at Lake Respite and ring the bell. That's right. Find the notification number. You are telling.
What was he calling Gene's parole officer and saying, "How you doing?" Or he was trying to get him violated?
Yeah. What's the context?
Yeah, like you gotta like elaborate.
Whatever, recording.
It's bullshit.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, I will say, if you, as I understand, if somebody calls PO and they give information, I think that'd become a matter of public record. No, like in the documents, or no? I would think it would be.
Who knows?
Yeah, but either way, I know those are two opposing sides in terms of Gene and Angel, and like I said, hopefully the resolve.
How many subs away are you? Did you get any?
I got a few more. We need like 30 more.
30?
Well, so you got 11.
Yeah, 11 more.
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
all right, Slug. We need we need your Slug hates me.
Who's on live right now? Let me go try to get in someone's chat and have them come over here.
I don't know if Ryan has done this enough, right? But I know Joe and BK's been around, but Ryan probably at this point. But you ever somebody just hates you, but you like them? It's weird. Like they hate you. Like they hate you breathing. But for some reason, you don't hate them back. That's me with Slug. All right. Violated. He said, I hate rats, but I had to rat for him on this one. I guess he's talking about Lee. I don't know. Oh, so he said Slug is saying that Lee called, what is it called? Gene's PO and said, hey, he's violating. But Gene was pumped.
Lee Cole here. Yeah, we're violating him. Okay, thank you. Bye. Oh, it's that easy? I don't know. Let me call a few people and get them violated. He has that much power.
Like, this is what I love about Slug. He can't stand me. I didn't realize as much, and then maybe this is why I'm having a hard time getting 10,000. There's like a lot of people that don't like me. Like, I'm serious. Like, they don't like me. Like, I go to certain chat rooms. Like, out your guys, like, hey, like they're 20 minutes at everybody. There were other ones who like get out.
Yeah,
they're like leave, and I'm like, all right, But I stay here. It gives a shit. It's fucking YouTube. But leave Mole like
Slug.
Thanks, Slug.
Slug. What about me, Slug? Do you like me, Slug?
Slug gang.
Come on, Slug.
Ryan's okay.
Yeah.
Ryan's okay.
Okay, if Ryan's okay, wait a minute. If Ryan's okay, then Slug is Octavia.
Watch.
There's only one person that's allowed to like me.
He's got two people that like him, Octavia and Severio. Come together, they are Soctavia.
So
and it's
like the Holy Trinity now. Slug.
So he likes Ryan, and it brings me back to the Dukes of Hazzards. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Joey Smacks. Oh, Slug. You're a real slug, you know that? You don't like me? Oh, my God. Jeez. Listen, do me one favor. You don't like me?
Well, he didn't say he don't like you. He said
ask your missus.
Read up.
He just said read up, Joey Smacks.
Joey Smacks.
Read up?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what does read up mean? I thought that was a diss and troll language.
No, he just wants you to maybe
read up? Okay, Slug. I'm gonna look you up.
Check it out.
I'll read up on you, Slug.
Maybe he wants you to read up on me.
Slug, can I get a sub for all the insults that you give me?
Yeah, if you're in here, you have
another one.
You don't. If you're not careful, Tom, they're gonna fucking lose subs.
Oh no, I was watching before. I lost like 2. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to say that.
If MB unsubscribes, you'll lose 130 fucking.
Oh my God,
subs.
Forget it. There's got to be another live because like the numbers are decent, but a lot of the usual players aren't here. So maybe they're busy or I don't know what's going on. I'll ask my missus when you wear that hat, right, pal? And I scroll up.
Listen, I'm a wigger. It's as simple as that.
Oh man!
You don't think my family called me a wigger my whole life? Come on.
The captain.
I'm Italian.
How are you, Cap? How's it going? Oh man! I reckon I can give you a sympathy sub. You know it's bad when you're taking one from Duck Fart, Alabama, but we will take your sub if you're willing to give. But more importantly, I want to keep you staying sub and give you some good shit. I do have some good shows coming up. I'm still trying to nail down Karen Gravano.
Oh, that would be great. She's beautiful, Karen Gravano.
What are you doing? That's good. I'm going to probably get her granddaughter on too.
Listen, Tom, tell her we need an MTV show. I got the whole thing mapped out. We'll take care of it. I got actors.
Well, you can just go on the, on the Staten Island one they have now.
We're gonna do one in Ozone Park in Howard Beach. Tell her I got.
Yeah, that'll go over like a fart in church.
I would love for you to tell Ramona Rizzo that I love her. That's it. Just tell her that.
I will leave.
Hey, Ramona, Gay Eighth loves you.
I will so leave that alone. But she'll probably come back on too. So
I thought that was a great interview with her. She really is a good. She's just.
Oh yeah, gem of a person.
And have you
ever met her?
I met her. I watched her on Mob Wives, and he's friends with her. Right? She's a good girl, right?
Yeah.
So there you have it.
I'm sure she is.
I give her respect because she was always very close with Karen, and I don't want to talk about her personal situation, somewhat public, but I don't want to talk about it, But so she stayed friends with Karen. She supported her, stayed friends with her. Obviously, Karen didn't rat. Karen didn't do anything wrong. I thought that was cool because Ryan, you guys all know how. All three of you know how it is. If like you associate maybe with a certain family, you get the scarlet letter. But she always stuck by her, and I always thought that was pretty cool.
No, you don't think she's good looking, Ryan? Ramona Rizzo? Come on.
I don't know which one. I didn't really watch that show. I know what Karen looks like.
She's the best looking one out of the Mob Wives.
Definitely.
I don't remember that show really.
She was on his show.
Yeah, but I don't.
You never saw Mob Wives, Ryan?
No, I don't think so. Well,
he is a mob wife.
I'm thinking of housewives, like Jersey Housewives, Mob Wives.
Well, it's funny. I don't know if I ever told this story at that, like publicly, super publicly. So the case with John Perna beating up the husband of one of the housewives. You guys know that?
Yeah, I remember you interviewed that guy.
He wanted the wedding, so he got the wedding for free.
Yeah. So what happened was Panisi shared that story on the podcast, right? So that's for like the NBA button man. I was told like do a new theory separately, right? So I get this interview for Dave Canton. I'm like, that's familiar. I Google it. What happened was Perna beat up, or one of his guys beat up him in front of his wife, whatever, which was the ex-wife of Tommy Manzo. Tommy Manzo basically hired him to lump him up, and in exchange, you got a free wedding, $150,000 wedding.
Right.
So I'm on with John. I'm doing all this stuff, and I get this like pitch to have this guy on. I'm about to have him on. I realize that's the guy that Perna beat up. So we just finished the NBA Button Man. I had him on the podcast. I didn't tell him who I was and my relation to the story. John did a full episode on that, just about Perna and just about Tommy Manzo. And that's the guy that beat him up. And he's married to Dina Manzo. And I had him on. And then afterwards, I felt so bad. I said, hey, bro, listen, I got to be honest with you. Here's like who I am. Here's how I kind of relate to the story. I had the former mobster talked about it on the show. And sure enough, he was cool about it. And he couldn't really talk about the case because it's still pending. Now, what's interesting is Tommy Manzo, who allegedly hired John Perna to lump the guy up, is fighting the case in federal court. He's fighting the case. There was also a break-in in 2015 where they beat up him again, and they beat up the wife, took all the jewelry, took everything, and before the guy left goes, don't mess with people from Patterson because that's where they're from. And I don't know if he was charged with the break-in, Tommy Manzo, but allegedly I think he was. So he might have two cases on his hands with the feds. He's like, fuck you, I'm fighting it. And Perna took a 3-year deal. It's insane. It's insane. Sorry, I don't mean to be long-winded, but that's the
way. No, yeah, it links together.
Yep.
Joe's showing me pictures of Ramona. Who was she married to?
That's
She was engaged to Joey Scalfani.
Wait, but isn't she Lefty Rogerio's granddaughter?
Granddaughter, and her ex fiance was in the car when Gus Faraci got hit in Brooklyn.
Yep.
How crazy is that?
Yep, Joe boy. He's from Staten Island.
Joe, did you read this? John Perna is doing 36 months at Raybrook because of that case, and he pled out because I guess Panini was said to testify.
He's not out yet?
No, he just, what happened was, I think it was COVID and some other administrative stuff. He just went in recently, but this is all alleged, and I have no inside information. But the theory is he pled out because Panisi was said to testify in that trial.
Yeah, well, if they offered him 3 years, he probably would have got 15 if he got convicted. So,
and if somebody's going to testify, and again, allegedly, I'm just going by what's public information from the podcast. John never said anything to me. Canton never said anything to me. Nobody said anything to me. But allegedly, Joe Perna or somebody said, guess how much he paid for this wedding? Guess how much? 0. And they linked it together, and that's how he got pinched.
She's married, Ramona?
She has a serious boyfriend.
But no, she's not married to the guy, right?
He's hanging on to hope.
No, Rob Lito says Ramona is married to Mike. I didn't know that. I thought she said she had a boyfriend.
Oh, you knew Gus. Wow. Yeah, he was there when Gus and Joey, I think, took a bullet too. Obviously, Gus took many. And that was Froggy. Who was it, Joe? Froggy Gallone.
It was Louis Tuzio. The other guys are still alive. I would never say their names.
Yeah, it was Froggy. All right, Froggy. I'm sorry, but it was public, so I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I know it's public, but it's public if they see me and I said their name. I don't want to get punched in the head.
Yeah, I got it.
Or come on the show looking like Money Sonny over here. You know what I mean? That ain't happening.
Massive Sticks fan here. Truth is a good man. Hello.
You're a huge Jim Gallione fan, the Truth. Listen, here's what I'll do. I'll go to him. Well, I'll let you. I'll tell him you need to borrow some money. He'll give it to you. Be 3 days late on the loan and see what happens. Tell me if you like him.
There you go.
There you go. We're not setting up any loans on here. Tom, let's just breeze past that one.
So, Stefan Scholl, thank you for being here. Please subscribe, and you will get some free Wiener Schnitzel. I think it's Austrian, but welcome.
That's the thing that's crazy with the guys, the people in the mob. Like Roy DeMeo, right? So Roy DeMeo. My mom will tell you stories of Roy DeMeo, right? Because her husband knew him and borrowed money from Roy. And Roy actually used to come to our house. Now, wouldn't you take it from someone that knew the guy if she says he was a piece of shit, but everybody thinks he was a great guy?
Yeah.
He was really a piece of shit, honestly.
I don't know if
what are you referring to?
Why can't you say that?
People get offended. I'm just saying. I don't know.
No, but what I'm saying, okay, wait a minute. I take it back. Not that he was a piece of shit.
What was he talking about?
He wasn't a nice guy. How about that?
What was he talking about, Ryan?
What?
Who are you referring to? Who are you talking about that's a piece of shit? I'm lost.
Roy DeMeo.
Oh, Roy DeMeo. Oh, sorry.
Yes, because everybody has... they love these people like they're folk heroes. You know what I mean?
Got it.
And if you owed him money, just wasn't the greatest guy.
Money Sonny. Did you call him Money Sonny? That's somebody I have never had on the show yet.
I like him.
Yeah,
I really like him. Yeah.
How about that is the Manzos. So where it gets even trickier, is. So there's Tommy Manzo, who was married to Dina, right? Dina's now married to Canton, who got beat up a few times. But the sister Caroline is married to the other Manzo. I'm escaping the name right now, and they're brothers. And the sister Caroline, who's on the bottom of the screen, spoke out and defended Tommy Manzo, her brother-in-law, not her own sister. So not only did her own sister get beat up and got her jewelry stolen, but her sister sandbagged in the media and in the press. Wrote a fucking letter on his behalf. You can't make this shit up. So I think there's more mob activity on the house.
I can't keep up with the names. The names like make my brain hurt.
Listen, Bondicio. You know what? Normally I wouldn't answer that question. You never ask a man how old he is.
Big bone.
But I'm 46. And he subbed to my channel, and I seen his name, and he's a good guy. Thank you, bro. 46. 46 and a half.
So
no, 46 and a quarter. No, 46 and a third. A
so
quarter.
As we wait patiently, we're about 30 away now. We got 10 more, 30 away. As we wait patiently for me to open this overexpensive piece of grape juice, let's spend a second. We'll go left to right. Joe, your favorite, any of the shows, favorite show we ever did together, or favorite show guest that I had on? Go. How about
favorite show? My favorite show that you ever did was the Ramona Rizzo show.
He's such a kisshead.
I liked it. I mean, come on. Any shows we did, I never liked because I never look back on them. I've never watched a show ever that I was on, unless someone like hijacked the picture, So that one I thought was really good because it really you saw what type of person she was,
Ryan, what stands out for you as best guest?
I'm ready for this question this time because you hit the first time I ever got on the internet. That was the first question you hit me with. What was your favorite episode of mine?
Oh, by the way, now that we're all friends, you came on. You're like, I'm kind of thinking of having. Yeah, you met me first, by the way. And he's like, I'm kind of thinking of having my own show. He jumps on and he just shits the bed. He's like this.
Oh my god. Hey, so
the first question was, what's your favorite episode of mine, and what do you think of John A. Light?
Yeah,
and
John,
I want to answer that.
Do me a favor, Bathe. Ask me a question.
What was your favorite show?
Here's Ryan.
Yeah, but listen, I'm about to give you some props.
He was stuck on stupid. That's why.
I really do like the new stuff. I like the Sammy, even though Sammy's beat to death right now, and I still liked it. You put a fresh little twist on it, and I like the. I didn't finish it yet, but the Cayuchi one.
I thought the Cayuchi one was great. You know what?
Yeah, I'm halfway through. I still have it paused, but I'm gonna finish it.
And I'm not saying this is I'm not saying this was because it was recent. I'm friendly with the guy, friends with the guy. But the Paul Tanzo one, I'm getting a retarded, oops, I don't use the word, good feedback from. Legitimately sat down, went through everything. We took the Sly Park murders. We talked about everything, man. It's a long one. It's 2 hours. But that was a good one. I was even myself, holy shit, I want to watch this. So that's one of my favorite. I love the Sammy one. I took a different angle. I got shit for it. I got a different angle.
I liked it.
I like that a lot. And then for the NBA Buttman, I love 48 when John kind of bared his soul. That was I thought was a good one. And I like the Gene interview. I was a little stepping over him, and I was a little I don't know what to expect from him, and he was whatever. Yeah. But I thought that was good too. I liked what he had to say, and I don't know. I kind of like.
I have to watch it again. I don't remember.
I even like the Hootie interviews that I did.
Yeah, I have to watch that stuff again. The newest stuff. I remember the NBA and the Butterman stuff. The 30 for 30 was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little rough. BK, is BK still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I don't know. Did you even watch it? Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I watch your show. I enjoy your show. I don't have a favorite, but I definitely enjoy your show.
Just fucking pick one. The one with our first show that we did. When I was freezing my prick off in your backyard.
Let's go with that one, Tom.
There you go. And then when I gotta keep tally. When did you first catch my show? What was I doing at the time?
No.
Well, I knew you had the show with Panisi. I really never watched that one.
Okay.
I started watching more when you were Armchair NBA.
Sweet, got it. If you don't mind me asking, was it you just not big on Informant, or you just didn't catch a show?
Yeah, I don't watch any of the Informants.
Okay, that's fair. I literally And I can tell you 5 guys in the chat now that just kind of came on because of that. So that's not just you, you know?
Thank you, Scott Bell. Absolutely not. I was 8 years old when he died, or 7. I heard the story after.
Who?
5 more, Joe, like 25 away.
Don't worry. When you get to like 9,099, then they're going to pull votes away.
Oh, people got to. I see. I'm a dick. I would wait for to get to 99.99 and then unsub.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
If you got a few people that really can't
No, actually, they wait till you get to 10,000, then they pull it away, like they did to FBS.
Right. Anthony, what's the name wrote that? Because it says 9.95 and rounds up, like on the outside, but I have like the real time numbers, and I'm about 35 away.
Yeah, but
45.
9.95 isn't 9995.
Yeah. It's 10,000.
It's not. Well, this ain't math class, so.
Well, one thing for sure is I will not be accused of buying fucking views because I got to fix this problem for like 37 cents. Really, do you think he could have been a serial killer? Hey, Chad, how are you? Chad's a good dude. Oh, Jesus. Here's Joe's other account.
AAA, MCO, what's up?
Purple Kush. Hootie's the biggest guest. I liked Hootie's interviews. Hootie, we did a 2-part one, and I kind of fucked up on it because like I didn't eat before, I didn't eat at all. Thanks, PJM. We're almost there. I'm gonna drop a link. You're welcome to come on. PJM's a good dude.
Hey, PJM, how are you, man? Thank you for all the nice comments, PGM.
Oh, why he gets on you?
No, he's a nice guy. He's always he's very complimentary, and he,
let me ask.
He likes the gum I eat, chew on.
Question for Ryan and BK. Like I'm like dropping links, right? I don't think, 'cause I'm trying to be normal, and then it's like you got to think about it because who doesn't like who said this, who said that. Can you guys keep up with this shit? Because I can't. Ryan or BK, can you comment on that?
I give up keeping up on it. I really don't care who likes who anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent I do. To certain people, yeah. A few people. But the big pit, like, now I'm kind of thinking about just, I don't know.
Well, where do you land on, let's say, YouTube, right? One of the things Joe and I, and you guys will, if you haven't already, what we deal with a lot is I'll be cool with somebody. Joe will be cool with the same person, right? But then we're cool with somebody else that fucking hates them. So they're like, you can't talk to them. I don't want you on their show. Or like, they'll actually like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't want to be involved with that stuff. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even thinking about it anymore.
You know what? Another sleeper. My 3 times on Frankfurt Alina. I'm telling you, sleeper episodes on those.
I'm a sleeper right now. Need a nap.
Crazy Kush.
You gotta stir up some trouble for Joe to get interested.
Yeah,
see, come on, guys, start making fun of me. Wake me up a little. I need a little jolt.
Wow. 48 was intense. He did 48, and I literally just fucking I at an existential I afterwards. I remember it's private now. I took PGM's coming on. I took a video afterwards, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I don't know if you guys saw that one. That one, 48 was fucking insane. Anyway, let's say PGM. Hey, buddy, how are you, man?
How are you, Tom? What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Welcome. How you been?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Busy working, God
bless. So, what are you up to these days outside of work? Hopefully, life's treating you well.
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing you, buddy. Is that my end?
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. How do I sound?
I like Joe's hat there, man.
Thank you.
I like
Joe.
What's he got on, a beanie? What's he got on the old school paper boy? Oh, I like that. That's top.
I have a.
Thanks, man.
Can you hear me okay now?
And then that guy looks like a Italian mob guy right there next to you, man. You guys definitely look like you're ready to go break a leg. I'm here with my sign up guy, Curtis. Say hi.
How are you, sir?
How y'all doing today? Listen to Cigar all the time.
Pleasure to meet you, Curtis.
What's up, Curtis?
Make sure you guys subscribe. That way,
get his phone. I'll sub to the channel real quick.
Yeah.
So PGM, I was 17 years old. I had a hat very similar to that, like a Goupilline. And I go to Italy thinking, oh, wow, I'm going to wear this when I go to Italy. Everybody's going to think I'm cool. I got laughed out of the town. Like, nobody wears that under 70. Get it off. But anyway, that's
yeah, I mean, I kind of do my own thing with the hats. I'm a hat guy too. So, I like the paperboy hats.
What's your favorite Joe hat? Mine is a Boston Bruins, the old glove. You don't wear it that much.
I mean, Joe's always got a fresh hat, man,
You want me to go get want me to get a couple of fedoras and bring them up? Or
absolutely. Break out the fedoras, man.
When we get to 10,000, you got to break it.
Well, then, I get made fun of. So
I mean, I have like probably 20, 30 hats, but I get stuck, and this is like my favorite hat. So you know how that is, Joe.
Yeah, I probably have like 20, 30,000 hats, maybe. I have so many hats.
Thank you, Benny. Yeah, well, the only thing is, Joe did when he started he came on as a guest first. He didn't even have his own show. He goes, I will not wear the same hat twice. He's been on, but I'm not even kidding. Vinnie, everything else, north of 70 to 100 shows. I haven't seen a repeat yet, Joe.
You won't.
I know Joe's secretly bubbling. I see him. I know.
But here's the thing, okay? So on our channel, we have a Cash App now. So we're thinking of ways.
I need some new hats. So
right. Oh yeah, the truth. You spell my freaking name like that, I'll bump you right out of here in 2 seconds. Miss Cola.
Look, Tom, I'd love to stay on, buddy, but we have a little business to attend to. I just want to drop in and say hi.
No worries. There's only one thing. You just can't use this for an alibi, okay?
All right.
Listen, next time, can you have Curtis on more? He looks way cool.
Yeah. Say bye.
Yeah. Listen, I'm over there cracking up, man. Yeah. I'm over there cracking up, fellas. Y'all kill me, man. So do he.
Curtis, you have YouTube?
Yeah, I got YouTube. I'm about to get linked right now. He gonna link me.
Listen, don't subscribe to this one. Subscribe to the Bay 8th NY Connect.
That was almost racist. He asked you if you had YouTube.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Curtis has like 16 kids, so he's got he's got a real big dick.
Curtis, that's why I respect you, Curtis, because you don't have YouTube. This shit's crazy.
I got it. I listen to you all the time, but just with my brother.
That's it, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
PGM, have a good night, brother. Stay safe.
All right. Peace. Yeah.
All right, now this was a funny one. I like the show from Tom's Backyard where Joe went to meet somebody at 3 a.m. That was
fuck. That fucking Larry Barry cocksucker.
We lost the sub. I can't. What happened with that, Joe? That was bad.
He threatened me and my wife, so.
But, it's fucking.
It's what?
No, I'm not. I agree with you.
Now I wouldn't do it, but that was like, I don't know.
But
it just bothered me.
You went to the Ever Street, like 20th and Bay.
I have the pictures.
And he has pictures of you standing there.
No, I have pictures of his hood right there.
Yeah, and he's got you just looking around like this on the corner.
Oh, my God.
He's not from that area, though.
All I know, we're doing the show. It's like a 5-hour fucking marathon. And Vinny's elbowing me. He's like, or kneeing me. He's like, Joe's going to kill somebody. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, he's like, Joe's going to kill somebody. I'm like, what do I understand what you're talking about? We just had pasta and fucking.
Right, the first show they went after you in the comments?
I've grown a lot since then.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was a
I remember you in the yard, but I don't remember like you having a problem.
Nah, it wasn't like a big thing. It was
you just walked off.
Like I left and then I
just kind of
because I had to freaking pay the easy
but
pay.
Then you came back though.
Oh,
I thought you left and you came back to my house because you were super pissed he came back like 20 minutes later.
No, that was a Tony Pizza episode.
Oh, that was the second 5.5 hour one.
There was a few 5.5 hour ones.
No fucking life, huh?
Yeah, because at that point, I wasn't convinced that Tony Pizza would stay true to his word.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. The cheese is gonna go bad for the fucking wine.
Does he still have a show?
He, I believe, disbanded his old show and he started a new one recently. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So the second one,
I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah. So the second one, you left and you came back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember that one.
And you know what's funny? Joe's like, I don't want to come on. I'm not here to be on. He wanted to be more of like a BK Shallon, BK Skip type deal in the background. I just want to kind of whatever. I'm not coming on. I can't come on. 2 minutes later, he's like,
no, you guys were like turning the camera and shit. It's like.
Well, you guys, did you go to Action Park, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I never went as a kid. I know a lot of people did. And a lot of people got hurt. The fucking rides would like.
Yeah, they had some crazy rides. They had that Tarzan swing one where you freaking were like 40 feet above the water.
Yeah, we got kicked out for that. My friend went on the Tarzan swing, and when you swing past the pool, right, you go up in the air, and then you let go. When he got up to the top, he let go, and he took his trunks off. And there's like stands there that people watch. So it was like a contest. And it was full of people. And this kid comes flying 40 feet down naked. And then they just chased us out of the park. We had to leave.
So did you get hurt there?
I didn't get hurt. No, I jumped off the cliff. I did a few crazy things. But that's a little before my time. I might have went to when I was like a kid, but when I was like a teenager, they reopened it.
Changed it.
But it was still a little crazy. I forget what it was called.
So they called it Traction Park, right? So here's one of the rides, right, that they created. Now, mind you, we all know rides, you gotta like engineers, it needs math, testing.
That's an engineering marvel.
Yeah, the guy who owned it just put this ride together based off of a drawing, would pay kids that worked there $100, and not only would like they get stuck here like every time and have to get cut out, he just would make little changes and he opened the ride without even he just opened the ride without even like it was not even 100 tests. Like one guy got stuck, one kid almost like broke his back, one went to the hospital, one went here, one went there, whatever. And they literally just kept the park open and they wound up calling it Traction Park. Here's the best part. They never had insurance. They just fucking, you gotta see the documentary. It's like fucking insane.
Yeah, I watched it.
There's a documentary on it?
Yeah.
Where, on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's on
the shows. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I've seen it on
one of the shows.
It might still.
And what's it called? Action Park, the movie?
Yeah, like Action Park or something. But they also call it the Traction Park.
Yeah,
they would fill up the emergency room every weekend. It was so dangerous.
What did they reopen it as? Nobody in the chat knows.
Mountain Creek.
Mountain Creek. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's still around in some form, but AAA here. Yo, Joe, correct. I'm not Joe. I'm sure. Oh, good, sir. AAA, you're the best. That's right. Vinnie Bracco was in his element during those backyard shows. Yeah, I got to get those like edited and re-released, like the lost tapes. It is like calculus. Long day. Teach it tomorrow. Good night, Tom. Good luck getting 10K. By the time you get up for work tomorrow, Serafino will still be on trying to get to 10K.
Serafino,
dude, he's actually half from my town in Italy, half from Ribera, which a lot of people from Elizabeth are from. And I have a cousin I have like a few cousins that are same mix as him. We know like a lot of the same people, and we got to get together for dinner. Just got fucking getting sick in January. Sent me back. How about you smoke some dope on air?
What kind of dope? I don't smoke dope.
I do. I so don't do drugs. If somebody says you do dope, what is the definition of dope these days?
Heroin.
Yeah, dope to me is heroin. I don't know.
I always thought dope was weed. No, or
no, heroin.
Oh, it's H. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I do no drugs.
I mean, people do call weed dope, but
yeah, from the 1950.
Yeah, I guess.
You're damn dopers.
That's when the FBN was in effect. The Federal Bureau of Narcotics.
Smoking dope.
Joe, what size is your hat, Joe?
7 1/2.
Oh, they might want to send you a hat. Maybe
you sent me a hat.
Well, what size? No, dollar bill will.
Dollar bill. Thank you. 7 1/2.
There you go.
You cash app towards Joe's Hat Fund. You don't come to Brooklyn and talk to a man like Brooklyn Vinnie like that. You don't come to Brooklyn and talk to a man like Vinnie like that. That's actually pretty funny. Well, I'll get the 10,000. A good guy, hard worker. Thank you. Well deserved. I think I might just go back to chill this because if I can get it popped anytime.
That's a really good idea.
What are you waiting at? What are you still at? 30?
We are like 32 away.
And how many people are in here?
55. But most of the people are subbed.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is? There's got to be a cocksucker on right now. Let me check.
I will say.
And the winner is.
I will say.
Vinnie Bracco.
I will say.
Where is Vinnie?
There'll be shows that we don't have like super overlapping audience. You know what I mean? Like different crowds. But if there's another live, it affects your numbers, and they are bullshitting if they say it doesn't affect theirs. Who's live, Joe?
He'll be live later tonight, late night.
Who's that? Vinnie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vinnie. I thought there's some prick doing a show. That's all. I'm sorry.
Got it.
So go ahead, Tom. Ask us some more questions.
All right. I'm just trying to think the theme because we're kind of going through. All right. Any guest that I had on that you hated? You just hated the interview. You hated them. Don't break my balls, Joe. That's not nice. I'm going to keep him on mute. I'm going to keep him on mute. And this goes, I'm trying to catch up on the comments, but any interviews or people you hated?
I don't
really hate anyone.
Or you just didn't like, you didn't care for the person. Holy shit. Now the subs are going up.
Look at the fucking wind blew in. Holy shit. He said you were MIA.
Salutations.
He said you were running cold and you disappeared.
You know what, Joe? He's been gone so long that BK doesn't even know what he looks like.
Wait a minute now. Back up a little bit, Jason. What's this T-shirt you have on? It looks like a Versace.
His new venture.
Versace, right? It's going to be hotter than Versace. It's called Venture Media.
Oh.
Google it.
Where's our contract?
I need a sponsor. Listen, I need a sponsor. The three of us have not one, not two, not three, 400 subs. And our reach goes around the globe right now.
Wait, you guys, you two have you guys have 400 subs on your show?
Yeah.
450.
Oh, that's awesome.
470 something.
No, wait a minute. I'll get you the exact count right now. And I like doing this because they always take away a couple. They play the game.
They play games.
So let me lie about everything I have.
Hey, 470, but we bought 400.
Jason, can you call Jason? Tell Robin to sub real quick if you don't mind.
I already had it. I already did it. You know me, brother. I already did.
476. So what I wanted to work out with Tom is he says that for $65 we could get 1,000 subs. So what I was thinking, we buy 1,000 and you put on like 10 a day. You know what I mean? Nice and easy and just
do that. You could actually do that. You could
yeah.
Which I evidently should have did earlier, but I refused to buy them.
Yeah, for some reason our last couple of videos are actually doing better. I don't know what it is.
That's good. Well, sometimes if a a lot of people on the live, it'll push it out more. And then if one video does good, I noticed the second or third usually do better.
Yeah. Well, Ryan's really coming out of his shell. So, you know what I mean? He's really just like getting in touch with himself right now. And he's coming out, and it's pretty good.
Going back to that Action Park, you know, they had their workers. I don't know if you guys said this. They had their workers test the new equipment. They're like, yeah, they would just put up this big water slide. And they would have their workers just like test it, like dummies, like crash dummies.
Yeah, that guy was nuts. That guy did some crazy shit.
No insurance. I went there as a kid, Action Park.
You know what I want to do? I want PGM Justice. I want to get the dude Curtis. I want to get Curtis on.
Exactly.
It seemed like he was cool, Curtis.
Yep. And he's like, I listened to a show through him. Like he's got to fucking go through it and hear our like fucking idiot voices.
Yeah. So PGM, I'm gonna get in touch with you, man.
5K, that's my boy.
Drito,
how many are you away? 30 something?
31. No, like 28.
Listen, you know why Ryan is the star of the show?
Why?
Because if Drito said that I was the star of the show, he'd be banished from the other guy's group. He'd be persona non grata. He'd be thrown out. He'd be a pariah. He'd be they'd treat him like he had leprosy over there. So I understand.
Hey, I don't want to turn this.
Nobody likes Ryan.
I'm showing up an hour late here, and you guys might have already talked about this, but I mean, Ukraine. Did you guys see the island off of Ukraine?
We broke the news last night live on our show. We really did.
They actually were broadcasting from Kiev.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
there's an island. I thought Ukraine was like in the middle of Eastern Europe. I didn't know there was an island off of Ukraine. Apparently there is, or there's part of Ukraine country. There's an island. 25 people lived on this island. It's on Instagram. In Ukraine, and they subtitled it in American. They were telling the Russian ships to go fuck themselves. And of course the Russians killed them all. But they were holding their ground. The Russians were like, put your weapons down, we'll let you live. And they were like, F you. And they were saying it in Ukraine or Russian, whatever. And the Russians killed them. But they stood their ground, man. They didn't drop their weapons. They didn't retreat.
Yellow in the middle.
Yeah,
crazy, man. It's crazy going on over there.
Well, I don't know. You don't know where fucking Tennessee is, but you know where the Ukraine is.
Tennessee's bordered by the most states.
I think this thing happening is like really, really, really serious. And it's kind of like
I played dumb.
You should see the list. Google the list of sanctions that are now going on with Russia.
1.4 trillion.
There's a lot of sanctions going on. Like nobody's doing business. I don't know if they're just saying this on the news to show face, but if they're really holding these sanctions against
why
Russia,
would he have to say that? We shouldn't be hearing this. Just do it. Like seriously, we know. Like, okay, guys, we're sending 5,000 troops over, and we're sending fighter jets over. Just fucking do it, man. That shit.
No, by the time they tell us, they've already done it. By the time they tell us, it's already done.
Well, why
By the
even
time they tell us? It's 30 years later. It comes out in some
man, not with the media the way it is now.
File.
No.
It's like,
no.
I don't know. War's a touchy subject, man. That's a tough call. I don't know how people even make those calls.
I think if
you want to know your worst guess, Tom, you ask who's your worst guess.
Other than Ryan freezing. Well, Jason's an old school. Jason is new theory. I know that.
So listen, Tom, you can clip that of me freezing, make it an NFT, and when I blow up, when me and Joe, BK, when we're all on the big shows, you can sell it.
Marshall, the reason why the reason why 10K is big, you get a plaque, and I want to hold it proudly above the wall, and doesn't get any money for it, but you get a really nice plaque.
So how much do you think America has the strongest military?
We are located in we have 750 locations. 750 locations around the world, military bases.
We're the strongest military.
Insane.
Right.
Saying.
Yeah, but we're
what does that mean?
But if we go and try to take the war to them, it's going to be tough. And the other part is Europe is being fucking squirrely as fuck. You know.
But why are we going to war in 2022? Like we can't figure this shit out.
Ryan, I said the same thing. Like we literally can't say, "All right, Putin, what do you need? How many billions do you need? Let's not do this, please. Can we not do this, my man?
Yeah, like, let's not kill 1 million people.
Like, what do you want? Let's put on the table what you want, and let's see what we can give you. But let's not do this."
He wants Ukraine. You'll give him that?
I don't know. We're gonna. That's what.
No, but let's give him something else. Let's give him some island that nobody cares about. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll give him Hawaii.
Yeah, here, take this or something. Here.
You got Ryan as a fan and Marshall. So later on, we're going to do our best. When we get to 10,000, eventually we're going to do our best Ryan impression. I'll go first.
Yeah. He was so talkative that night.
Tom, what's your favorite show on the Bay 8 channel?
Let
me click that.
86 Mets. I want it.
Right. That wasn't even a show. It was a
65 show. Talk about Bill Buckner and all that. Absolutely.
Listen,
no, I'm kidding.
I'm getting real jealous because Ryan's becoming the star of the show.
Yep, he's usurping you.
And he's taking all the attention away from me. And I'm really, really jealous.
Rob Lito said we should give him Rikers Island.
Yeah, that would be good. We should tell these people, look, we'll let you out of jail. You got to go fight for us.
Well, that's what Raimondi did.
Well, no, Raimondi was a mercenary who secretly, single-handedly took down the Vietnam War. That was him.
He was
alone, no one else.
Tom, do I have to cover up because they don't sponsor the show? So I have to cover up what I drink, right?
Yeah,
since they're not a sponsor.
Actually, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, JSV Capital Loans without the broken bones.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that.
My favorite moniker.
See guys, when you have a sponsor, you actually have to mention them once in a while. Like you kind of have to put them out.
Tom has his mind set on this 10,000 subs.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And Jason, the rate's going to go up after that because we have more subs.
Right.
So, Jason, how's New Theory? Have you been working on it?
New Theory's rolling. You know, I've been doing a show a week, but then I had my own. I've gone on shows, so I only do one show a week. So if I go on somebody's show, then I won't do my show. If I don't go on somebody's show, then I'll do a show. But it's rocking and rolling. I mean, I got to, get more entertainment as far as, like you guys, can roll with the conversation. Some people have to dig a conversation out of it. And that's tough,
right. We could get you demonetized in probably about like one show. We'll have you like off the map. So that'll.
Yeah.
Like I had a guest like 3 weeks ago. I mean, the guys, I didn't have to say anything. That's the kind of guests you want because they don't want to hear me talk. They want to hear the guest talk. This guy just rolled, for an hour. It was great. And some guests you have to like pry, stuff.
Listen, okay. Most shows you go on, okay, the host lets the person talk.
Right.
Unless your name is Gunnar Gunnar Lindberry. Then it's like
Joey's he's a sniper, man. He's just taking people out one by one.
I'm gonna start a show because I like to talk so much. I'm gonna bring people on my show to interview me. What do you think? And they could ask questions. It'd be like a role reversal. What do you think?
Just bring on a different interviewer.
That's it. Like, all right, you got questions for me? Come on, I'll answer them. That might work. I don't think there's anything like that on YouTube.
Tom, what was the agenda besides it?
What were you going to say, Tom?
Oh, no, go ahead.
I thought you were getting ready to diss me again. I
was going to say, Jason is the Ryan of YouTube. So Jason inherits a channel with 1,250 subs, good views, ecosystem. He's like, I do one a week. And I'm like, well, why didn't you do your show last week? Well, I was on another show. But I'm like, that doesn't count for your own shit. He justifies it now. He doesn't. He's a Ryan. You know what? I think Ryan should be a fucking co-host with Jason on another show, and they'll do even less.
Well, now I take it as a compliment.
Listen, I'm an expansion team, and when expansion teams start out, they're not as good, and then eventually they get better players, better guests coming on, and they blow up. So little by little, brick by brick.
There you go.
So the troops, the Ruskies, they took over Chernobyl. Wow. Now, I don't know if that was the best thing to do, but in 1986, when they had that reactor thing, wasn't it Russia? I thought Chernobyl was Russia.
I always thought Chernobyl was Russia as well.
So that's the thing about this. We don't know what is going on. Like, was Ukraine Russia and it was just taken away and now they want their shit back? Or because we're only going to hear our side of it.
Correct.
I mean, he's going in there and he's bombing. It's like it's his. Like he thinks it's his, and maybe it is his. I don't know. What do we do? Do we get permission from other people when we go into countries? I just don't understand
how a person wakes up in the morning and decides, like, I'm going to take over a country.
This has been for 8 years. This has been for a long time.
This is a planned thing. This is their life.
Yeah, that's why Trump would have had him do this. Trump, what do you mean Trump would have had him do this?
I know, that's everybody.
This guy was saying this for a while.
Well, Putin always had a hard-on for Ukraine. But what I fully never understood, if you guys could enlighten me.
Yeah, but didn't they want to get to Afghanistan? That's why they wanted Ukraine in the first place. They wanted the poppies from Afghanistan.
Yeah, then they got their ass handed to us like we did, and they got sent on their way.
Yeah, because we supplied the weapons.
Yeah, so here's how this works. The Russians invade them. We get them the weapons. They get the Russians out. And then 20 years later, they turn around and use those same weapons on us.
Yep. There you go.
It looks like it's strategically placed too, the Ukraine. It's in the Black Sea. No, it's yeah, man.
So like somebody put it there to fuck with somebody.
Yeah, like they want it for. It's got
It's got good.
When times are hard on the boulevard, they look for fucking. They look for money.
Is it cold like Russia?
I would say yes, but not maybe like Siberia, but because it's by Poland, Belarus, Romania, Hungary, Slovakia.
Romania. Only a Ginzo from Staten Island would say Romania.
You see Romania.
He said Romania.
It's by Turkey. It's by Turkey.
If you got a troll channel and that doesn't get played 1,000 times.
Romania.
Jason, help me out here. Ramona Rizzo, is she not top shelf?
You mean as in
twice?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you. This guy's looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, she's an 8.5. Yeah, she's pretty.
Listen,
what about when she was 20?
Oh, she's a 9 when she's 20
right now.
I mean, whatever. That happens to all of us. We age, and
Well, with Ryan, it's the reverse. He was
she's pretty.
Now he's a 9.5. He thinks.
Thank you for your
service. I'm like that Opus sitting on Tom's desk.
It's gonna be.
This guy thinks he's gonna be a big YouTube star. Like he has it in his head. Like this is like what? Like this is.
Ryan.
I'm gonna put it in my head that we're gonna suck, and I'm gonna quit.
Right. Exactly. Like,
yes,
what did you say?
Ryan's good. It's just that Ryan is one. My favorite the other night is Ryan when he sat in the middle. He was high as a kite. He hit something like this.
Oh man!
And then he was arguing with Joe about it was like a Seinfeld.
Yeah, it was like
nothing.
I thought I was arguing with Hootie that night. It was.
Ryan, do you remember that night?
Yeah.
That was our highest rated video.
No,
yeah, but that's
my wife's.
You got to
you were trying to say a lot without saying.
She was the granddaughter of the guy from.
Good job, Joe.
From Donnie Brasco.
What about Donnie Brasco?
No, I'm explaining to my wife the Ramona Rizzo.
Oh yeah, Ramona, yeah. Yeah, Let me tell you, for a 68-year-old woman, she's
Oh my God, Jesus! Joe is just taking them out. Joe is starting World War III over here tonight.
Hey,
Joe's Russia tonight.
Hey, Tammy Fayola, how are you?
Tammy is Tammy. I know she's a new theory. Tammy is literally one of the original OGs, and thank you for being here, Tammy.
Is she?
You know what this makes me think of?
Tammy's like super
Russian Ukraine shit going on. Remember that movie with Nicolas Cage, Lord of War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he sold the arms?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I see.
That's a true story.
Yeah. I bet it is to this day. I bet it's true, but it's based off a guy. You're right. Yep.
Yeah. There's a documentary that's on Netflix or HBO. I'm serious. It's about the guy who sold all the when the Soviet Union broke up, he was selling like helicopters and shit, fucking missiles.
Well, the other guys went to buy the submarines. There was that the cocaine guys. I think Pablo was buying submarines from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had Carlos Later. No, what was his name? Not Carlos Later. The dude that got plastic surgery. And,
Leslie died.
Lord of the Skies, they called him.
Yeah. Carrillo.
Yes.
Carlos?
No. The
reason why I think he lived because they killed
the guy from Narcos.
Yeah.
They killed the plastic surgeon.
Amado Cuello Fuentes.
Yes. Oh, that Lord of the Skies. Yeah, you're right. I think of the other guy, Felix, which went in jail.
He was in jail?
What's his name?
He got out, one of them.
Frank Fiorellino served a little time with Lederer.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said he was a little bit of a dick.
One of the guys, like the older school ones that killed Kiki Camarena, the DEA agent.
Wow,
they mistakenly let him out of jail, and now they can't find them.
Did you ever see? Wait, hold on a second, because that story right there is one. Like, I am so interested in that story. Did you see that documentary they did?
Yeah.
Like that with Kiki Camarena?
Yeah.
The guy they took, the DEA agent.
Which is insane.
They kidnapped him, tortured him, killed him, and it was supposedly us.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, what do you mean?
They tortured him.
Huh?
Is it the U.S. did that to him?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, that didn't happen.
They said the CIA did it.
No way.
Watch
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it. I'm saying no. The CIA didn't do it.
I know the Americans don't like to think that our government's up to no shady shit. But
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
I just saw somebody put Finland up there. If somebody attacks Sweden, Norway, or Finland, do we go to bat for any of those countries? Because those MFers never went to bat for anybody.
Yeah. We go to
say, you know what? Screw you. You guys never help nobody out. We don't care what's going on with you.
If we let him take Ukraine, mark my words, it's going to be wherever. We're going to Belarus. We're going to Turkey. He's just going to take that whole area he wants. He's not going to stop. Why would he stop?
Hey, Joe, the map you have on your wall, did you and Ryan was that a coloring map that you guys did tonight?
Yeah, it's a coloring map. It's all shaded in different colors.
Yeah, right, exactly. Greenland is green, right?
No, Norway's green.
Norway's green, okay.
Iceland's yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I don't see anymore? I used to see everywhere when we were kids. Remember the globes? In the house, you put it on a corner table or something. Yeah, right there you go.
We got it all on this show.
I got an even better one. I got a nice one on a stand.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I saw them. I had them in my house. Everybody had them. You don't see them anymore.
I have a nice one. I got it for Christmas. My wife got it for me. Yeah, I love maps.
The half comes off. All right, guys, we're going to give a geography lesson.
Let's go.
All right. So basically, the way it looks right now is Ukraine is fucked right about now. Okay. Yeah, Ukraine is in deep fucking trouble right now.
Well, this is Russia.
My brother dated Carla JF.
So basically, they'll take over Ukraine.
Isn't
Then if
Afghanistan
they get
right there though?
no,
on the other side?
Afghanistan is here. Afghanistan is right there. So they're going to take Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Bulgaria. Yeah, they're going to take all of that shit.
Did he say Bulgaria?
What is that? Bulgaria. Oh my God, Tom!
I know it's
You
Bulgaria.
have to say all of this. Bulgaria. Ryan, you're letting your boy get down, man. You're letting your
I'm pronouncing stuff. Look, I remember when I was a kid, you say the syllables, you know, like
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Classic.
Romania?
Romania.
Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And wait a minute. The next move, this is where A-Light puts his foot down. He ain't going for this shit. When they try to go into fucking Yugoslavia or Albania, he's gonna step in. He's gonna talk to Putin if they try to take Albania.
No, not for nothing. We should have sent what's his name, Johnny Russo over to Russia. He probably knows Putin personally.
Yeah.
He had drinks with Putin.
But I'm guessing Ukraine's not part of NATO, right? I'm assuming. I don't think it is, right?
You're right. You're friends with A-Light, Tom.
Yes.
Why is it that he's like so happy about being Albanian? Like, I'm nothing against Albanians, but like I'm Albanian blood. Like, what does that mean? Is that a shot at Italians? Like, fuck
this is my guess. I never talked to him about it, but you know, when he was an associate for as long as he was, and that's debatable with some people, that it was always like Italians were strong, Italians were, you know, like he was an associate of an Italian mob, right? So people thought he was Italian, he kind of acted Italian the whole bit. So I think he kind of recreated his life, and he's Albanian, so probably focusing more on his culture that he was born with. That's my guess.
Right. Because I have Albanian friends that are Catholic.
Albania?
Albania, yeah. They're Catholic, and their names are Sal, Tony, you know, all like John. They're like Italian.
There's Catholic Albanians, but I believe
they celebrate Christmas. Most of them are Muslim, though.
Correct. I believe the bulk of Albanians are either
Slobodan Milosevic.
Yeah, Muslim or they're some are Christian, but it's not Catholic. It's I think what's the one the Greeks are Orthodox, I think.
Yeah.
So I think it's that mix.
Right. They got a big army, the Greek army. Have you ever heard the Greek army's motto?
Yeah, Achilles.
Never leave your brothers behind.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
these people.
56% Muslim, 14% undeclared, 10% Catholic, 7% Orthodox, 2% atheist.
We might be smarter than we think.
Listen, I passed my GED. I aced it one time.
Albania.
I'm Albanian blood.
So when are you? See, here's what I don't get. Joe, when are you going on A New Theory as a guest? And when is Joe? And when is Jason going to be on?
Listen, what he has to do is he has to reach out to my manager, BK Shannon, set up the times, put out a little spread for me. I'll come over. You know, I'll request a couple of things. I need a special type of water. It's got to be Perrier, you know what I mean? And once you get that worked out, then I'll come on.
Nice.
I thought I was going to be co-hosting that.
I think it's better. No, I think you should go. You could always co-host anytime. It's up to Jason. But I think you should go on as a guest. I think that'd be a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. He had Vinnie first, though. So what sign of respect was that?
Vinnie had a show.
What I'm thinking is this, right? So, look, obviously, I whore myself out to these other channels, right? No, why don't we just keep it in the family? Like, I'll whore myself out to New Theory, Armchair, Bay 8th, Bay 9th, just all us. Vinnie Bracco. You know what I mean? I'll whore out to you guys.
What's that? The new embargo?
That's the new embargo. What do you think?
I love it.
Hey, Tom, what was that commercial in the 70s that you told me about? You showed me. I think you brought it up on YouTube. What's the name? Not the money guy. What was his name? The commercial.
The money store. Remember that, Joe?
The money store.
Come to the money store. That was what's his name? The Yankee. Oh, what was his name? Scooter.
Phil Rizzuto.
Yeah, you remember that? Come to
Yeah,
the money store.
Phil Rizzuto.
Come to the money store.
Yep. You know what commercials I liked? I used to love Crazy Eddie commercials.
These prices are insane. That
Yeah.
guy turned out to be a crook, Eddie Antar, the real Crazy Eddie.
Yeah,
from New York.
yeah. He was on the run. He was a tax evader.
Yep.
Who wants to pay tax anyway?
That had the car thing in Manhattan. That's it. That's what you're talking about.
No, he didn't have a card thing. It was an electronics store. Crazy Eddie. You go there and you get like
Crazy Eddie. Remember he went bankrupt and
Hey, hold
all
on,
that shit
Ryan.
went
How
down?
old are you, Ryan?
I'll be 40.
Jason's 39 and he knows all my old man references. You don't.
When are you going to
Yeah,
be
I'm
40?
39. July 27th. We just talked about
Oh, that's your birthday.
Yeah.
That's my old man's birthday.
Oh my God! The mortgage rate in 1984, the mortgage rate, Tom, in 84 was 14.5%.
Yeah, but interest rates are high.
Yeah, but interest was 18%.
You were better off until.
Oh my God! Put me in a hot tub time machine. I'd kill it back then.
I remember there's like an old Italian lady who like had a few bucks and like locked it in for like 5 years. And like they try to go to her and be like, "Hey, we got to break this." They're like, "No," and she got paid out on whatever they agreed to.
Oh, that's what they were giving out. I thought that's what they were charging.
No, that's what they were giving out. Because you think inflation's bad now? It was bad back then. I think it spiked twice, mid 80s and I think late 70s. Yeah.
You know Teresa Murphy's Italian?
Oh, is she?
Yep.
Oh, now she's getting.
Oh yeah.
Now
I've
she's getting
seen some pictures of her on Instagram. And all I could say is when I saw her next to her husband, I thought it was her dad, if you know what I mean.
Be nice to Chuck.
Chuck right now has me in the crosshairs of this card battle. So until we get that squared away, I got to keep my game face on.
Yeah, but not for nothing. You could buy a home for $100,000 back then.
True.
$100,000.
Yeah, I know an old timer who bought his house in 1982 for $100,000 in the town I grew up in. Now that house is $600,000.
Yeah.
We're only talking 30-something years later.
40 years.
Yeah, the housing market. I mean,
I think
my
if you hold
house.
Anything 40 years, you make money.
I'll almost be a millionaire pretty soon with my house.
Yeah, well, guess what? The average pay back then is the same average pay. I think the average pay for an American is like $50,000, and then it was like $40,000. So pay don't go up, inflation does. That's the problem, right?
Right. Tom, so you said that Earl is going to go up to 150 a barrel?
In May, it's going to skyrocket. This keeps up. Yeah.
So how does it
oil?
What is a barrel is how much gas does that compute to?
Hold on. I'm not
in refined petroleum?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got to Google it. Hold on.
I used to trade oil futures.
I'm going to say 50 gallons.
So when you say
142.
I was going to say 40.
So when you say it's 150 a barrel,
yeah,
is that refined or is that just
no? That's pure. That's crude oil.
Yeah.
And then I wonder how much it costs to do whatever to make it into
to cut it.
Right.
Before it gets stepped on.
You add water.
You know what a 55-gallon drum cost the oil cartel to produce? It's like $1.
Yeah.
It's that cheap.
Yeah.
The oil, it's not, when I say cartel, it's not, everybody thinks cartel is a bad word because of the cartel.
It's a cartel.
It's an oil cartel. they control the market, okay, along with other factors, right? But for them to produce that crude oil that Tom says is going to rocket to $150 a gallon, it costs them dollars, single digit.
$150 a barrel. Because I want, like, what is like the margins on it? You know, like the company's making like 50 times what they're.
If you own a gas station, you actually, I think it's only what, Jay, 10% margin on the fuel. It's not much.
Well, if you just take the tax, you can make like 50 million a week. So
you're getting 10 to 20 cents a gallon.
Really?
A gallon, yeah. On a gas station, 10 to 20 cents a gallon.
Yeah, but now it's fucking almost $4. Okay, so probably closer to 15-20% margin.
Because what could Biden do to stem the high gas prices? Because it's going to destroy everything. Shipping is going to go up. The cost of goods are even going to go up more.
Well, that's more him like kind of leaning on the Fed not to raise rates. I think the Feds are going to raise rates.
I thought they raised them. I thought a 30-year fix is up to 4% now.
Yeah, but that's part of it's because the demand is down. So there was a least number of mortgage applications since December of like 19. That's part of it. So
nobody has money. That's why.
Yeah,
everybody's scared. I wouldn't buy a house now.
And the housing market is so high right now, and people are scared to buy. So now it's kind of fixing itself. And then the other part is, there's certain policies you can do. You can again lean on the Fed. I think try to pay down some debt. I mean, there's a lot of different things that he can do, but they're all not really doing anything, and printing any more money is not going to help either, which may happen,
Well, printing money, that's the old, that's what's destroying the dollar, I think.
Well, they're saying that what I've heard on TV and what I read is that the last round of stimulus kind of jammed this up a little bit too.
Is that true? I seen Bet David that said that 40% of the currency was printed in like the last 4 years or something.
Yeah. Well, they had to print
that's a real statistic.
Yeah. Well, I understand that because I heard it from not just PBD. I heard it from somebody else, but if you didn't, the economy would have crashed. Like the economy would have, like I don't know if you remember when the whole right before the PPP, like small business owners, like many of us, like we were closed and we couldn't we had bills and before the whole PPP and all these boondoggles and that kind of stuff. So there was like a 6-week period that
but Tom, one of your businesses is essential.
Correct. But even the essential business in the beginning, nobody came in. If March, mid-April, people did. We were essential business. We were open. People were scared to leave the house. So the economy came to a crawl, and the economy was crashed. It came like that close. Now watch. And I own Exxon, so I made a few bucks on it. But the oil futures were negative 37 in 2020 because they had nowhere to go because nobody was driving. There were basically these barges in the middle of the ocean because they had nowhere to go. Because they had nowhere to go, you could buy oil at negative, not $37 on a dollar, negative 37 a barrel. Just think if you bought in then on futures and put a multiplier on it, because you could do that, and now it's up to 100, it's like Bitcoin. Bulgaria.
Diarrhea? Made Bulgaria sound like diarrhea.
I might buy a gift card just for this thing.
You gotta mispronounce words on purpose.
You think people? If you knew me, you'd know what that means.
You ever see the? You guys are hopefully old enough. When what's his name? What was the guy? Geraldo Rivera.
Yeah,
it did the Al Capone thing, and there was nothing there.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
yeah.
There's empty whiskey bottles in there.
There's like a 30% chance that's me tonight. I actually emailed my designer, and I'm like, can you just please design a 10K graphic so I could show that, so I could drink this?
What you should have done was said, look, I'm doing a show for as long as it takes to get to 10,000. Be on for 4 days.
Brian's in.
Is this like what do you
we got a few hours
telethon for subs?
The marathon, the telethon?
It's like a telethon for subs.
As long as
what are you at? I mean, seriously, what are you at? What are you at now?
30 shy.
How many?
30.
30. It went from 25 to 30. People quit on you now? We're going backwards?
Thorogood Marshall.
24.
It appears that you don't like me, Thorogood Marshall. Well, guess what? I'm on Tom's channel. I'll curse you out in 2 seconds on this channel. Keep it up, Marshall. Keep it up, Eminem.
He was nice to you before.
Now, you just gained a subscriber. The more his temper rises, your subscribers will tick up.
Hey, Gazoo's a good dude. I remember when we were doing the outside show, like not only did the Gazoo say, "Hey, I don't like Joe," but like he's like, "I want to come on and tell you why."
Who did that?
What happened? You remember?
Who?
Gazoo.
Oh yeah.
No, he wasn't like a guy in the chat who's like, "Well, I kind of like I'm not big on Joe." He's like, "I don't like Joe, and I would like to come on and tell you."
Yeah.
Gazoo don't like you?
We're friends now, right, Gazoo?
Gazoo's a good man.
Is Joe still giving everybody his number?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the billboard.
We put a limit on it. We capped it.
Joe would be like, I can't believe everybody's calling me. Joe, why did you give everybody your number?
But that's funny because anytime I need a number of someone's, I call Tom. He's got a phone book of numbers.
Oh man. Yeah. Ryan got his number like the first day. BK, forget it. BK got it the first day. So and then the weirdest thing is that BK, I don't know how you allow this. I know you're a smart guy. They go to lunch at a diner. There's so many good places in Brooklyn. They go to lunch at a diner.
Go there.
Diners, hey.
Yeah, I'm not a diner guy.
You're not a diner guy? What Ginzo's not a diner guy?
That's no, for lunch. Not late night, like disco fries. They go fucking like for lunch. They go past Tommaso's. You know, they go past.
They like those. They like those hot roast beef sandwiches. Those open hot roast beef sandwiches.
Listen,
on white bread.
On a news flash, okay?
They're like tuna.
I'm idle.
They like the tuna.
Slammy the bullshitter Gravano every morning went to the diner we go to.
Really?
Dakota, yeah.
He was broke at the time too.
Every morning.
I will say, Brooklyn diners or Vegas diner was very good. Like the food was like normal. I remember that. I don't know about it as
we
now.
go there because no one's in there and we could talk and say whatever.
Yeah. Is the Vegas diner still good?
It's closed.
Oh, closed? Oh shit.
Yep.
That was like
Vegas is gone.
Wow, that was like a historical landmark.
Oh, it was great.
We used to hit up the diner after the clubs when we were kids.
Yeah.
Cafeteria. You guys don't know about cafeteria.
Of course, no cafeteria. It's breakfast served 24/7.
You know, hey Tom, you know the Skylark? I got Skylark diner.
What's that, BK?
Oh no, that was me. What'd you say, Tom? You worked there?
No, I've been there.
Is it still open?
West. I don't think so.
He was an ugly motherfucker, and he's still an ugly motherfucker. Kanye West.
I took before I noticed that you were at like 9.96, whatever that means, 9.96. I'm like, oh, he's 4 away. Apparently that doesn't mean 4.
18 away.
I took 2 Tylenol PMs because my shoulder kills me at night, and I wanted to pass out.
Tell us what you're doing.
Now I'm like, oh, Tom's almost at 10K. So I took 2 Tylenol PMs. I got a beer. And now I'm like, my body doesn't know what to do. Stay up, go to sleep. I don't know. 10K subs. What do I do? Oh, no.
We're going to distance. And Ryan's going to go shirtless when we go to 10K.
I got to be up at 5 in the morning.
Go the distance.
Tell your appointment that you may be late. Nobody will fucking accuse me of buying subs. Or views for that matter.
What movie?
Go the distance. Go the distance.
That's a movie?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
It's a line from
I'm going to take a picture, and I'm going to freeze my picture on you. You'll think I'm here. It'll just be me sitting here like this.
Wow, Vegas is closed. Mona Lisa, the bakery, still open on 86, right? Or no?
I think so, yeah.
They did they opened one in Jersey, same owners. It wasn't as good like as one in Brooklyn. It didn't last long. I don't know if people didn't like it or was it as good. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Kanye versus Pete Davidson. That's an interesting battle.
Yeah, that's a weird.
You think it's real? Like, you think Kanye's really beefing with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's beefing with him.
Would you want that raising your kids? Help, with your ex-wife and everything?
That's true.
Well, it could have been another fucking.
He's a nice guy.
I know his cousin. He's a retard.
At least she went out of, and went to
shit. Grant Colbert, the master himself. Welcome, Grant. How are you, sir? He's a good man.
Hey, Grant, how are you?
Scott, Grant Calder is a good guy. I never understood the Pete Davidson thing. I always say this. You always need that to be right once. It's like he dated like somebody big, and like
he was with Ariana Grande.
No, yeah, but even before that, he was like.
Where'd you get that from? The recent Teen magazine, Joe? We got the 17 magazine.
No, he dated Ariana Grande. He dated.
How does Joe know that? How did any of us know that? How do you know that?
That catapulted him to
Kate Beckinsale. He was with.
I don't know how I know it. I just might have seen it.
That's my point. It's like a stepping stone. You got Kate Beckinsale,
right?
B+ list in terms of celebrity.
He dated Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah.
He's got the 9/11 sympathy
for a few months.
Like Ryan, he wants Octavia, and then he's got a.
Hey, I did Homeland Security 9/11.
Then he's going to Severio. Then he's going to Soctavia. Or Soctavrio.
So he dated Kate. Then he dated Ariana Grande, which brought him to A+ list. And then now Kim Kardashian. I don't know.
Ariana Grande looks like she's 12.
She's young.
Yeah, but she's good.
I don't know.
She looks too young too.
Look at her without makeup. She's not that.
What
hot.
about
She's all done up.
What about Benifer?
She's like too small.
Yeah, Marco Antonio must want to kill him.
God. They did a 30-year-old Jennifer Lopez right next to a 50-year-old Jennifer Lopez. She got better.
Yeah, she's amazing. Filler.
I don't care. I don't care.
What about Justin Verlander's girl?
Yeah.
The model with the big jugs. What's her name?
Oh, Kate Hudson.
Kate.
Kate
Hudson. Kate Hudson's small.
Kate Moss.
No, Kate Moss is like the twig.
No, it's not Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson's Goldie Hawn's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Not her. It's
Hollywood
Kate.
Joe. This guy.
Kate Upton. I'm sorry.
Okay, there you go.
Did you call them jugs? What are they like?
I'll tell you who was
like in a construction yard. Hey, look at her jugs, bro.
J-Lo and A-Rod were a horrible couple.
Yeah, he was cheating like left and right.
He was
like a geek.
Yeah.
She was or he was?
He was, and then he got caught.
Oh no, he looks like such an I don't know. He's like a
Jeff the Dude. Can you post on your Twitter? I need 30 more.
Look, you want a couple of Fazools? We'll get you those subs in no time.
That's it. Oh no, the best part is smack me upside the head. Okay, we're gonna look to see what
the sub count is.
We're gonna see what 30 subs cost. We're gonna play a game.
Just do it.
Okay, so if I want to buy 30 subs from the same source that Bay 8 uses, guess how much?
How much?
$5.
Less.
$3.99.
Less.
$2.
$1.96.
So do it.
Principle. Like, you're buying subs.
I'm gonna think you're buying subs anyway.
No, we worked for it. Oh, 4 more. 4 more years. 4 more years.
How many do you need?
Well, remember it's a net number, so 24.
$25.
Some people are fucking unsubscribing. I would.
$25.
It keeps going because people are unsubscribing. It's a net number, so some people are unsubbing.
Yeah, what if somebody buys like 100,000 subs? Like
your channel will shut down.
Yeah.
Would it really?
If you bought 100,000 and added them,
here's why they don't shut down your channel. So then what'll happen is your competitors will do that to you, and they don't hold it against you, but you'll lose a sub. Like, So the whole idea is part of the reason why I don't want to buy subs. When you get the plaque that's off of 10,000 real, if like say there's fake, their back end knows, and they won't give it to you until a real 10,000. When we get to a real 10,000, so I can get the plaque. I gotta go take a whiz.
Excuse me. That's how you know if the guys are fake with the subs because they don't have a plaque.
That's right. You got to see that plaque.
Yeah, I don't want to. There's some people on the channel that are way over 10. And listen, I don't care what you say. I don't care what anybody says. You get a plaque. I'm gonna be wearing it around my neck like Flavor Flav. Like, you're gonna be showing that shit. You're gonna be showing it off. You're gonna be proud of it. It's a big accomplishment. So if you have over 10K and they didn't ship it to you, something may be wrong. I'm not knocking any individual people. They may have their thing. I don't know. But I'm saying in general, it's a little gray if you don't have the plaque.
What do you get a plaque for, like on a video? Like a million?
It goes 10,000 and the next one's 100,000.
So there's nothing on videos? Like a million views on a video won't get you one?
Nope. That and a token and a kick in the ass will get you in the bus.
So it's just subs. For plaques are just for subs?
Correct.
So you got 10,000 and then 100,000?
Just like tricks are for kids. But yeah, 10,000 and 100,000.
All right. We'll get there.
We are almost there.
Now you got a 10 exit. Yeah, I wish I could have a glass.
I know. I would have had you guys over, but the little one's still not to where it needs to be. Sorry, Marshall, I'm being annoying. I'm not sure what I'm doing to be annoying, but just waiting for the data.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't Ukraine, if you touch a NATO country, forget about it. Why wouldn't Ukraine, the first thing they do is let's be part of NATO?
They probably didn't go into NATO because of politics, or they didn't.
Well, now look.
Oh, it's not that easy. There's a lot of shit that goes behind. You know. I'm sorry, fellas. I had to shower up. Mercado probably had a shower, full shower, a bath, a shit, and a shave. Came back, and we're still here. Hey, you want to come on? It's like a telethon. Come on down. Exactly. Not good to buy any subs. Want me and my six? Absolutely. They want me to tell my 6-year-old children.
Yeah, come on. We gotta.
Probably won't, regardless of what I say. No, if they're over 26, they'll listen to you. If they're under 26, they won't. Beautiful. I'm not far behind you, brother. Lee's buying subs to get the 200 authentic ones. Scott, Tom, I shared your channel on my Twitter. Oh shit. Let's see. We picked up another one. The power of Nadu.
What are you away? How many?
25 away. Because remember, it's a net number. If you lose, like we gained 3 but lost 4. It's you got to remember too. It's weird. Like 10% of the subs are in UK, 3% in Australia. It's from the button man mostly, and it's like weird like situations. Like I'll wake up one day, you'll lose 50 subs one day. It's just like when you deal a little bit of bigger numbers, like it's fucking a lot more volatile. Oh shit, Georgie's here. Ryan, you got some special smoke for the event? Nice. Grant called to the RAF, the Royal Air Force, I'm guessing, knew what was coming because they decoded the Enigma machine. Alan Turney and others. Got time to finishing my beer and then Chinese food upstairs. Hopefully, you have some house romaine.
Ryan is the most boring person on YouTube.
Where is that?
Do I get a plaque for that?
Peasant Pockets.
I hope I get a plaque for that.
Yo.
What's up, Tom? Congrats, brother.
Well, not yet.
Well, we're not there. He's not there yet.
24 away. We need you to. What are you in a casino?
No, I'm in a local VFW, man. Water.
Oh, wow.
What's up, brother?
See? Local VFW, man.
I love it.
Wow, your VFW is a lot nicer than mine, man. Oh.
Yeah, dude, you guys know Marvin, right? My main man.
How are you, buddy? See if you
No, I happened to pick my phone up. I had it on the charger, and I thought you hit it already.
Can you ask everybody there to sub my channel? And I'll pay
Yeah, well, all 6 of them. I freaking already choked them out and made them. I already choked them out and made them sub.
I had a little burst. I think that was you.
Huh?
I had a little burst. I think that was you. You know.
The six person burst.
Yeah, that must have been you. So,
I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome.
God bless.
We're almost there.
You got to come on. When you came on last time, I got a lot of emails and messages about you. You might want to come on if you want to do an interview. I'd love to have you on.
About what?
They want to know like what happened. they want to know your backstory.
Oh yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah,
absolutely. I know you responded, and I've been busy. I had a bunch of stuff going on with a friend of mine. He's coming home tomorrow. I think I told you my buddy that was sick forever.
Yeah.
So the houses that were screwed up, I rehabbed. Let me go in the bathroom here. I can't hear shit.
Go to the bathroom.
And so can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So he was sick, and he's coming home Saturday. We got a storm coming through tomorrow, and I got to plow tonight. So anyways, but we'll talk after that. And I want to talk to Jay too, man, about the other stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not the only one that had my ass kicked and things happen to me, you know what I mean? There's got to be other people out there.
Well, I wanted to tell you, and we'll talk offline and stuff. Especially if you do roofing and stuff, if you know construction, you can rehab a place. Jason, you'd crush it. You'd print money. You'd print money.
Yeah, absolutely. But the other thing was, like I was saying, I'm looking to go into like 40, 50 unit buildings. I know how to I did property maintenance. I do all of that. And we deal with I do high-end slate and copper roof, and that's my main thing. Churches with the main stuff, but with flat roofing, you know what I mean? If you know how to run a property in 40 or 50 units, that's what I'm looking to get into down the road.
Well,
the great thing, right? Listen, you know what happened, and I just, thankfully got through all the stuff I got till February 2024, and I'm done completely with everything. But right now, like I said, with my ex-wife, and all that, and I'm not blaming anybody. It is what it is. It was 50-50. But like I said, people get their ass kicked in their 40s. I'm 43, going to be 44 or whatever. But I'm not an idiot. You know what I mean? I had good things. We've done good things, and I've been in this business my whole life.
Yep.
But I'm looking there's a goal behind it. I want to make sure my daughter's taken care of, as you do. Yep. You want to make sure your kids, so does Jay, so does Ryan. Everybody wants to make sure their kids are taken care of. But I mean, as far as there's properties and there's something that's going to be there to sustain them going forward. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was my dad's goal, and he didn't get to make it, but he taught me everything I know. So he didn't know it. He passed away while I was in prison, unfortunately. But
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, he taught me everything I know, and thank God I have the trade I have, and I make good money. So I'm in a position right now where I have no revolving charges. I have no charge.
Yeah, you got to want to make some moves. I get it.
Right, and I have cash. But my credit's probably shit, because once you go to prison and things don't get paid, you know how that goes.
Yeah,
things of that nature. And I got a small rent with a condo, and I'm pretty much like good to go.
Well, I was in a similar boat. I was 40 years old, just divorced, got crushed financially, and I had to move out of the very big house that I paid for out of, and had to rent, and had nothing, and it took about met my beautiful wife now, and I rebuild it, but it took me like 5 or 6 years just to get out of the fucking hole. Tomorrow, actually, March 1st, is my last alimony check.
And not only that, man, my dad's gone. He was the glue that held everybody together. So my brother, I'm not going to get into personal things, but like the family, what we had as assets is kind of getting in a fight and all that. And I don't care anymore. I just want to be done with it and move on.
Tricky, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying is, guys, that there's only 20 or 90 or 70 guys, man. There should be more people in there. When you have Jason on and the knowledge that you guys have, man, and you're putting it out there, man, it should be, don't freaking, like I said, there's only 90 people or 100 people. If 5 guys take that and they make a freaking business, and then who knows, maybe 7 of us get together and we freaking build a real estate. Who the hell knows what's going to happen?
Listen, you need marketing, or you need this. It's all a team. I mean, Jason, the good thing is, It looks like you're rebuilding. Jason has, is able to have a capital over to you. I would help it anyway. Maybe even invest if it's the right situation. And that's how we really support each other. That's why you make real money. Not fucking off.
But I mean, and I know the construction industry, so I can go, hey, we got a 100 square, 200 square roof here, so you guys don't get screwed. Hey, we can repair it and get 5 years out of it instead of replacing it now at a cost of $500,000 or whatever it costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. So if you get enough guys together and you're all working towards the same goal and everybody's family oriented and they want to get to the same point.
100%.
Yep.
That's the way I look at it, I guess. I'm just grateful that I know you guys, man, and we get this information out there.
Listen, it's funny. We should maybe even do an episode. And I don't know if you saw. Did you see last night's one by chance with Benita?
Yeah, I came in late, but that's
right. You came in late, but watch it from the beginning. Watch the first one because although it's a little different, but that
was the one that had the doctor. That was he was a BSer, right?
Yeah, it was rough and. Basically, she fell in love with the guy. Her ex-husband died. The father of her daughter. She went all in with the guy, and he fucked her royally. And it's like, it's like a lot of people don't rebound from these type of things.
Right. Listen, as much as you can get your ass kicked, I've had my ass kicked. But if you want to lay there and die, or you want to get your ass up and go do what you got to do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If there's people, and no matter how bad you think it is, there's always somebody that's got it worse than you, man.
That's right.
So just get the hell up and do what you got to do.
You cheered me up because I was a little bumming out. You're like when I do any non-mob stuff, the numbers aren't good. But if I have a big mobster on or I do mob stuff, it does great. And he would cheer me up. But I was like, you know what? Who gives a shit if the numbers are low in certain episodes? If we get through to a few people, it sounds corny, but we get through to a few people, that's good shit.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, I think that's what you were originally, like you said, I asked you before.
That's my mission. That's my ultimate mission.
I said, Tom, what are you doing this for? And you said, I want to build a community and I know your brother unfortunately didn't make it and then things had gone wrong with him. I've been through that shit. I've been in a bad motorcycle accident, got pumped with the opioids, and then you don't know what's going on. You know the rest of the story. And then things go from there. So, I'm a guy that made it out of it. And there's other people that are probably in it right now that can make it out of it. And there's, you weren't able to help your butt, unfortunately, and God bless them. And that sucked. But I mean, I think you're real end game. Dude, you're a genuine person. You're a great fucking dude.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry all that shit happened with the bullshit. But you're a good dude, man. And you deserve all the accolades you can get. And as long as I'm fucking breathing, I'm gonna give them to you.
Thank you.
And if there's only 90 people that see the chat, if 20 of them get something from that, they can pull something from that to help them.
What's up,
raise their family or move on.
Yep. And you know where it's funny, other creators and some people, because it's so funny because Jason obviously knows me pretty personally, but and you guys know me, but Jason knows me on a real personal level. And a lot of
Manhattan specials.
Yeah, what's that?
No, Joe wanted to get Manhattan specials.
Oh, there you go. So like for me, everybody thinks just because I'm the arm that I grew up with a silver spoon. My father left when I was. My mother worked at the local. She was at the cafeteria. I worked when I started working. I was 10 years old with 2 paper routes, full time at 18. I went to school at night. I decided to go for my master's. I did that average 50 hours a week. Every cent I made is mine. I'm self-made. My family came from another country. Now, luckily, I don't say luckily, but a lot of people had a lot of hardships that I was able to witness to avoid. When I saw my brother into drugs, I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. A lot of people got into the life. I grew up. My mother kept me away. We were related to Sammy the Bull on one side, and also related to the boss of the Jersey family on the other. And I grew up in parties and never, as Jason and Ryan knows even better, just being in the, George, so I've been around all these guys,
I've had similar hardships, man. My mother left my father for a freaking, man. Joe and I have talked about this on his show. And then when I asked remember when you had Tanzo on and I asked about Fats Pellegrini?
Yes.
He ran Newton. He was part of the Patriarchal family. He's my grandfather's brother. So that's my mother's side of the family. And my dad was in the roofing union when Scarpo hit the president of the roofing union. So my father hated unions because he was from Philadelphia. So I know about that shit. That's why I started watching this stuff. But the other thing is, you know, I had a rough upbringing, but I don't blame any of that. At the bottom line is,
where are you from?
We're all grown men right now. And my dad had me on a slate roof at 10 years old. And thank God he did, man. It made me who I am. And the shit I went through, the nasty split up I went through with my daughter's mother, and I don't blame her. It was 50-50 between the both of us.
Shared custody now?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're good now, but I mean, it was nasty for a while. And listen, I ended up in a cell because of it. So it was nasty. Got nasty. And you know what? I respect her. I'm always a part of me. Dude, when I got in a motorcycle accident, I was literally almost cut in half and hitting the guardrail at 80 miles an hour. My friend is the one that drove me into the guardrail. I wouldn't rat him out because I'm not a fucking rat. And that was a big problem for her. But she was literally wiping my ass, putting antibiotics in my PICC line.
Wow.
So how can I hate the woman? I can't. She was there for me. And she was 8 months pregnant doing it with my daughter.
Holy shit.
So I've been through the ringer. I'm not saying I've been through worse than anybody else, and I'm not no better than anybody else, and I'm not a bigger, badder dude. But I've been through some shit, and people can hear some things from that. And then there's other guys out there, like I said, that Perotti went through stuff with. There's other guys that come on. He comes out. He's a business guy. You're a business guy. Jay's a business guy. I'm intrigued by people that are smarter than me, or in a business, or doing things that I would like to get into. Because listen, I'm 44 years old. My body's probably 80. I'm getting my ass kicked every day. It's got to get easier at some point, or I'm gonna just eventually something's gonna break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, you said you got some cash, so we'll just go play poker, and we don't even gotta work.
I guess when you smoke weed all day, that's a good idea. We can just start selling weed too. We can get in the pot business. Jay, can you finance a pot farm or something, or what?
Yeah, the farming side of it we can. The retail side we can't.
No.
Yeah, no, we can do agriculture, and if it's pot, we can do that.
No shit.
But retail, no. Yeah.
All right. Well, how much land does Tom have as his house? Maybe we could put a farm back.
We can do it.
Not as big as you think. George, I got to be honest. I actually think, to be candid, I want you on, and I think you listen to some new theory. I'd like, if Jason's cool with it, we're gonna do new theory as well. It's like fits new theory.
Yeah, it'll be a nice conversation.
Yeah,
awesome.
You know.
Yeah, you know. The only thing I worry a little bit about, my daughter's 7, and I don't know how many people.
No, what you do is you speak in generalities, you know, and you share.
Yeah, you know. No, well, you know what? It's not. And the other thing is, I still got a little bit of legal obligations. So no, but I mean, all my stuff is done. It is what it is. Yeah. I'm not living that life no more. And it was a time. I was 39 when I got in trouble. I'm 43. It's not like I've been a criminal. Listen, I know a lot of people. I've done a lot of shit. I came from a bad neighborhood and things of that nature, but. You can get out of it. Like Marvin.
I love
the reason story. I'm so fucking attached to Marvin and the kids. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Tom. The reason I'm so attached to Marvin and shit is he comes from like 3 streets over from the projects I grew up in. So I love the kid, and I keep trying to get him out of, tell him that, you know, and he's smart. He's not going that route. He's 23. He's been in trouble, but the kid's doing the right thing. So. And, you know, if we save 1 or 2 fucking kids from whatever the hell we got to say, then what it is, whatever we take on it. We get some shit from trolls or whatever it is, it's worth it. You know, I think so.
Yeah.
Not the passion that you got.
Right.
Huh?
I said, who would knock you for doing that? You got to be a real piece of shit anyway.
Who the fuck would knock Tom for doing what he was doing? The guy's genuine and doing the right thing. Who would knock Vinnie for fucking raising funds for kids with cancer? There's assholes out there that do stupid shit. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Yeah, those are people that you gotta ignore. That's a moron.
I know, but still, at some point it gets to be overbearing. You know, you're doing the right thing, genuine place from your heart, and you get an ass kicking for it. That's not right. But it is it's life. Yeah. But it sucks, man. Tom shouldn't have been abused the way he was abused. He shouldn't have to go through the shit he was going through. Vinnie was sick as hell and going through the shit he's going through, and everybody's calling him a fucking liar and bullshitter.
Yeah, I literally was like in a bowl of sweat for 2 weeks. So for shits and giggles, I kept like a little pad where my name was mentioned. Like if I'd go on a show, I would give it 5 minutes, and 5 different shows, not one show. And I was like, oh, my name, 62 times. But this is where like a lane has to be picked, right?
Tommy, you know the other thing, and it's got to be true. You got 10,000 subs. They got 2 or 3. They got to fucking try to attach their way in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. And then they're always gonna, well, Tom's the big money guy. Sorry. Dude, you rebuilt your life. You got the money.
George,
you can enjoy what you got. Yep. You got a beautiful wife. You got beautiful kids. All of them healthy. Why the hell shouldn't you be able to do that?
I think so.
Shut your mouth there, sideways hat, dude.
I think so. No, call me a wigger.
No, I wouldn't do that. I love it. I wouldn't call you that. I call you a jackass. I'm gonna call you a wigger.
Call me a wigger.
But you're right, and
get it right.
I was reading something that said when somebody says something about you, it's more reflection on them than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, and Jay, man, I don't get to talk to you often, but I listened to the first podcast you had, A New Theory, and you were talking to that the guy with psychology, whatever was going on. Dude, you do a great job, man. And that's a reflection on Tom of how intelligent the man is, and he knows to put people like that in a spot. And you're a solid dude, man. You're a good dude, and I know you're not all the time, but
I have a business idea.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Jason's good.
What's the white Mr. T saying over there? A business idea? What?
No, you're kissing Tom's ass because you have a business idea that you want to do to him.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You know what my business idea is?
Yeah, you want to be a roofer.
I want to sell you fucking snacks. I'll make a billionaire.
Hey, listen. Look what just came today.
Oh, shit.
What is that?
Right. If I sold you snacks and I sold Ryan weed, I'd be fucking loaded right now.
What is that? Bubble gum? Oh, you eat that shit?
Double.
Oh, God.
That's why your breath smells like shit and mine smells like cherry, grape.
Listen, correction. My breath smells like Tom's ass, but at least I'm kissing the boss's ass and not Ryan's.
Listen, you look like you were doing some Tony Montana shit, if you know what I mean. Go wipe your nose.
All right, whatever you say, buddy.
Because you look like
Tom,
you got
what number are we on, Tom?
I was directing traffic. Don't you see the orange shirt? Look. Anyway,
all right, Tom, I'm going to hop back on maybe in 40 minutes, see what number we're on.
Tom, you going to be on for a minute?
We're going to be up another half hour or so.
The minute I come on,
I'll go back in. I got to go. I got to run quick. I got to bring
I got a thing I got to do.
Yeah. All right.
How are you?
All right, guys. Bye.
All right, ciao. Jason, stay on for a minute. We're 21 away.
Yeah, 21 away. When I got on, we were 22 away. That was an hour and a half ago.
The net number. Some people unsubscribe. Remember, it's a big channel.
I know. Can we get a net 21 right now, please?
Yes.
Tom, can you tell your wife to subscribe, Tom?
Oh, I got her. I got her mom. I got like fucking.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah.
Now Jeff is in the chat right here,
and
he's saying Joe's been acting like a total jagoff.
Defensively, right?
Now, what happened was, should I tell the story, guys?
Fuck with Jeff, bro.
All right. So what happened was, you know what? I won't say anything.
No, you started.
No, I'm going to save it for my show.
No,
for our show.
We only have 20 people on it, so don't worry.
But you're an executive producer of that show anyway, so.
Yeah, there you go. No, just share a little bit. Share a little bit.
No, it's okay. No comment. But he doesn't like me, Jeff.
You're joking, right?
No, what happened was he told me the whole story. He says, look, I was, with some hot chick and, we popped on the show. She seen you and, she fell in love with you and that upset him. So I'm sorry, Jeff. I would never do that to you.
All right,
Tom, do I have a story about Jeff?
As per your text 2 days ago, yes.
Good. Let Tom tell it.
I can't. He texted. It was too long. Right? It was like a half hour to read.
let's just say that if Jeff will accept this challenge, I'll fight him 5 rounds for free. One hand tied behind my back and a blindfold on. What do you think, Jeff?
I'm betting Jeff. What's the odds? Jason, make the odds real quick on this fight. Take the action for me.
Joe's 3-1. Jeff is 20-1.
Jeff is 20-1. It'd be like
he sounded so confident that he was like, that was it.
That was it.
It'd be like fighting fucking Gary Coleman.
You got
him.
2 favorites, so I guess I'll take both of them.
It'd be like Andre the Giant against Webster.
Well, 2 underdogs, actually.
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. No. How about it would be like Mike Tyson fighting Harvey Villachase, a.k.a. Tattoo, a.k.a. Boss, the plane boss, that guy. You know who he is, Harvey Villachase? You know he killed himself?
Who was he, first of all?
Yeah, who was he first of all?
Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban, the guy who was a... You never seen that show?
Oh, yeah.
He was Tattoo, the little guy.
He died?
He killed himself.
Did he kill for why? Did it ever say?
He didn't let me know, but he's,
No, but I thought maybe it came out and it had a problem. Or
no. You know what else I found out? Do you know who Jamal Khashoggi is?
No.
He was the guy, the American journalist that was killed that the Saudis killed.
The Saudis killed. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that happened a couple of years ago. You know who he's related to?
Oh, you were saying Dodi Fayed.
Dodi Fayed.
Yeah.
You know his old man, Dodi Fayed, was a billionaire. He had his son on an allowance. You know what the allowance was?
Wow.
$300,000 a month.
Yeah, it's a lot. $300K a month. Remember that? Yeah.
In 1997.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
He got the princess. That must have been. I wonder how they would take that. Like that she was with the guy like that. Like you think Queen was like, I don't know, had her panties in a ruffle. I mean, was her feathers ruffled? I don't know.
Wait, Vinnie, jump on. Maybe he can get us over the hump.
Vinnie, that's not the real Vinnie.
What is it, fake Vinnie Bracco account? That'd be funny. Yeah. Fake Vinnie account. 20 away, 19 away.
I don't think because he did.
Joey Sausages. Is that one of your troll accounts?
Oh, F the Mohawk. I thought he was being serious when that guy.
The Mohawk left. Mohawk is officially.
No, Joey. No. Joey Sausages is good people.
That's not a troll account?
No.
Did you ever see
that? Make sure he subscribes, though.
Joey Sausages.
Steve Gennaro, you guys are still on. Steve, you probably got 20 workouts before you got in. By the way, Steven Gennaro talks so much shit. He goes on every show but mine. He goes on yours. He goes on Vinny's. He goes on Mohawk. Everybody but mine. Jump in, Steven.
So, not Vinny. Tom, so the question I have for you is about this channel that we're embarking on.
Yes.
So when I came out of the gate, it was the Gay Ace show, right?
Yes.
So what happened was I got these guys involved.
Yeah.
And they're 2 jealous, hating motherfuckers, and they don't want the name Bay Eighth on it.
Oh.
He's sleeping. BK sleeping. That's why I threw that in. Try to wake him up.
Are you gonna call it High and Ryan?
So we went with the New York connection.
I like that.
Okay. Now, what would happen if I just pulled Bay Eighth off and did New York connection?
So what you do there, we talked about this.
Right. Now I want them to hear it again so they know.
So normally you would keep Bay Eighth on there now till you kind of transition, right? Because people are looking for Joe and then eventually look for you guys, right? So that's kind of what you do as a transition. What you could do is if you look in the analytics, you can check by search. What are people searching for?
I did.
And if it's like Bay 8th and it's like
Bay 8th is like 80-90%.
Yeah. So you want to keep it there for a little while longer. Then you could rename it New York Connection with, the Three Stooges. And
right.
Then in each of the titles, say with Bay 8th. So if people look for you after that, then it'll come up.
And you just hashtag it?
You could hashtag it or have it in the description.
Right.
Finally, holy shit.
What's up? Congratulations, Tom.
This guy's always laying down.
I just got home.
Oh, I thought that was a concrete wall.
No, it's my fishing
70.
Oh, I thought you
like
were building
73% search for Bay 8th. No, more than that because they put Joe Bay 8th too. See?
Yeah, but
71.
Yeah, it's Gay 8th and then 7 and then
right.
What number we at, Tom?
So it's like 75%.
So when should we take it off?
17.
When should we take it off?
Give it another week or two and then switch it over.
Okay.
Because you guys are doing you did a good job at with like Lee. You kept saying New York Connection, New York. I see you saying it more. So the more like you say, more people hear it. But look, now you're not bringing in Bathe completely. You can say New York Connection, the title, and each description is with Bathe. You know what I mean?
Right. We're giving a New York perspective from the New York Connective.
Hold on,
I got to put the kids to bed. Tom, I'll call you tomorrow. Congratulations.
I'll text you when we get it.
Congratulations on nothing.
Jason, good looking, man. Good looking out with that venture media thing.
I'll jump on. We'll get to 10,000 quickly. Steven, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. Just got home.
What are you up to these days?
Nothing much. No, just gym and working. That's it.
And congratulations. I don't know if I'm allowed to say publicly.
Yeah, you can say it. Go ahead.
Congratulations is in order for our man, Steve. He passed his real estate license.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Boots.
And Joe, how nice of you to have everyone over and not invite me.
No, we can't fit in this room.
Yeah, it's a fucking
You
box.
don't want to be with these guys.
No.
But that's
it would be nice to be acknowledged.
No, but I'm really happy that
he's fucking 110% serious, and I work at a phone call now. I'll be dealing with this.
You have no idea. You have no idea.
And Tom, I actually feel really bad about all those times I bashed you on Emily.
So, Joe, I don't know if I ever told you. So I know Steven from MRE, right? And he would drop me a link and go on, and I'm not even on topic. That fucking NBA dude is a jerk off. I don't think I like him. So somehow we connected. I never told him that I knew he used to roast me because he was cool about it. And he never brought it up. I never brought it up. It was like that,
I was hoping you didn't know.
Hey, Jocelyn, how are you?
Hi, love.
You could smell them.
Hey, love. Oh, I'm trying to get my wife on here. Hold on.
See, that's his wife.
We're two away.
He knew.
You met Jocelyn before, Ryan?
No, he didn't know.
What do you mean I didn't know?
He met her 10 times.
Wait, you're not at 10,000 yet?
No, we're like fucking 2 away.
Now with Boots on, you're gonna lose 10 with Boots.
No, he's probably gonna get a lot more.
We are.
People like to, I don't know, make fun of me or something.
So Boots is German, right?
So hold on.
I guess so. I don't know.
Because my wife, I said, "Can you believe this schmuck's name is Steven Boots?" She's like, "What's wrong with that?" Boots is German. I said, "Okay, Boots is German."
I was thinking, and Ryan, I think would like this. I was
to get a personalized license plate with that.
I was gonna have a show that only had people that either didn't like me or used to not like me. So, Steven, give me your old be free because you're my guy. We're boys, right?
I used to
my wife is watching.
I used to call you a smug asshole that used to fucking throw that NBA crap in everyone's fucking face.
Yeah,
I'm Tom. I have an NBA.
Mm-hmm. He does do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I am
a marketing expert.
Like I fucking clean toilets. Like I would have to be at a pharmacy at 17, and they'd be like, "Oh, the toilet overflow, you got to clean it. Well, wear gloves. We don't have gloves." I did every shittiest job in the world. I worked my fucking ass off. I was gonna get a tattoo on my fucking forehead.
Yeah, you should be proud of it because we're lucky we.
I don't even have fucking college.
Oh, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I thought he didn't like me because of Panisi. He didn't like me for me.
Well, that was part of it. That was part of it.
That makes it worse.
That was
part of it. And you know what's the worst thing that now that I'm doing a channel, like I used to like try to keep up with guys, you know what I mean? Like when you and John split, I would, send him a shout out or whatever, and I would like, now like I'm not on OC Shorts, and I hope they don't think it's like I'm on some crazy shit.
Who, the English guy? He's pretty cool.
Yeah, but he's on a different vibe. Like I don't think he always he always responds to comments, but I don't think like what's funny, Steven, Joe went on vacation for a week, right?
Where?
He missed me. He missed me. I thought he was Boy George.
And so Joe went on vacation for a week, and he responded to a normal comment, like, "Where the hell have you been?" Because I'm used to Bay 8th being in like one of the top 5 comments. For like a week or two, it wasn't commenting. I got nervous. I go, "Where the hell were you?" So some creators kind of know, and some don't. I don't think James is a great guy, but I don't think he keeps track of like who watches him and not. But But I will tell you this though, I do think with John and I do think we both gained and lost people in the divorce, 100%. Because I'll see people that just don't watch or comment anymore, or just watch and comment me. Now, I don't know if they maybe watch him or comment him. I don't look at his comments per se, but like I know, for example, it'll be just they don't go on my shit at all anymore. And there's some people that we gained, like Steven, that once we broke up, they came on, So like I said, netted out.
No, you know what made me actually like you? Something happened. Something happened on somebody else's channel, and I saw how that person was acting towards you, and I was like, that's just fucking. He's not doing any. I was sticking up for you. I was like, you're not doing anything to ask for this.
Wow.
And then I started watching your stuff, and I was like, he's really not a bad guy.
So
that's a pity.
Panisi's weird, but he's all right.
Stephen Booth, what made you like Ryan and then me and then BK? You want to give us that?
Well, I don't like Ryan. I used to talk.
So that's out. Okay.
I used to talk to in the chat, and
like what? You thought I was cute, or like
no?
what?
We just used to. Talk. I didn't even know what you looked like.
You like my eyebrows? I mean,
no. Now I don't like you. Now I think you're a rude prick.
You don't like my eyebrows? I plucked them. It was like I fucking needed a lawnmower.
You pluck your eyebrows? That's weird.
Oh yeah, look, I do it on the air too. See, I got a nice tweezer.
Oh no, that's very feminine of you.
You got tweezers for your eyebrows? I can't.
No, I used to talk to you in MRE's chat. All the
you
time.
Ever see Mr. Whipple? My shit would look like that if I didn't do it. I have like fucking those Scott Norwood.
How about Steven? You have to rank, but you're forced to, from who you like least the most out of the 3. So one has to be least, one is the middle, and one you like the most. But you have to do it.
Tell the truth.
Ryan.
And who do you like?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
And who's number 2?
Tom.
I respect it.
Tom.
I'm not even on here. It's BK. It's BK, Joey, or.
Oh, I forgot about B. No, I like Mike. He's a good guy. He's probably my most favorite, and then Tom, then Joe, then Ryan.
So I'm 3rd.
Yeah, you're
okay.
3rd. Yeah.
All right.
Because you're rude. You're rude.
What did I do?
How am I rude?
You're rude. I don't know. I text you. You take 4 days to text back.
Bro, man, listen, man. I'm about to be thrown out on my ass, man. I get off the show. I got to go kiss my wife for 3 hours.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Hold on.
I
don't think it's the same dude, but a really good friend of mine growing up and for years, maybe in the chat. I'm kind of throwing back. Hopefully that's him. That'd be pretty cool.
Jeff Sadowski?
Yeah, good dude. He has a nice graphic shop not far from you. When the Elizabeth, when you go over the bridge, right by the Sam's Club. Years, he's been there for years. Good graphic shop, T-shirts, hats. He's a great guy. His wife's a great guy, great kids. And we didn't chat in a minute. Oh shit, what's up, Jeff? It is him. That's pretty cool. You want to come on? I don't think I want to come. If you want, I'll drop you a link, Jeff. If you want to pop.
Probably not.
Because Jeff, you could tell Steven that I'm not that much of a jerk off. And you know what's great? And then I remember I like, and then you and a few other. There was like out of nowhere, there was like, let's just fuck up a Tom show, like out of nowhere. And I'm like, if you call the white bread WAP, I'm called.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Wonder Bread.
You talk to him on the phone, Steven?
Who?
The person you sent me the message said that you talked to him.
Talk to who?
You didn't send me a message?
No, I said I don't.
I talked to Bleepity Bleep today.
Oh
today.
yeah. He's
on the phone.
I gave him my number. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a good dude.
Well, I want to talk to him too. That's why I asked.
You want me to give you his number?
No, ask him first.
Okay, I'll ask him.
Say, look, can Joe? He idolizes you. Can he call you and tell him I'm a big fan of his work?
Who's that? Brooklyn?
Okay.
No, it's Pablo Picasso, the artist.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
What?
It's his offspring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what do
Okay,
you?
well, Steven, it's been real.
Yeah, I'll get off.
We got to get going now, and
whoa! We're not.
We're not leaving. I want to get him off. I want to trick him.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. He fucking invites me on to make
like
fun
the
of me,
Vinnie
and then he's like,
movie.
"Okay, you could leave."
We're
friends.
We're calling night,
you
guys.
invite me over.
Do you have any idea?
Oh, the best part is you need to go out and make friends. What the fuck am I doing? I'm talking to you. Aren't you my friend?
No,
aren't you my friend?
No. I'm not. I can't be that type of friend. What I meant.
Okay, then what are they?
No, what I meant is like a
What's
friend
Ryan?
like
What's
that.
Mike?
You go look.
They're over.
Tom could be my friend, okay? Because Tom's married, so we could do like what married guys do.
You want me to go out and
you got to get someone that's your age that you could say, hey, let's go to this bar, let's go meet this chick, let's do this. I can't be running the streets.
I'm sorry, I'm not
what
married.
I meant. What?
No one sorry, I'm not married.
No, you're 30 years old. I wasn't married at 30.
No, but Joe, I'm gonna meet with him for a cigar. We're gonna hang out. You can still hang out with the dude.
No, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
No.
See, he fucking
look. At this point, my book of friends,
yeah, see,
is very, very booked right now.
Steven, I got an opening.
There's openings.
No, never mind.
Look, there's openings, but it's for the upper gender.
Steven goes, nobody likes me. I am nobody. Ryan's like, I'll hang out. He's not good.
Ricky Zendejas, he's calling me corny. Sorry, Ricky Zendejas.
No, but Steven, stay as long as he wants.
Thanks, Ricky.
I think it'd be super fitting that you're here for the 10K. It's kind of
that was your nemesis for a long time.
Vinny's at the Rangers game.
No pun intended, but it's kind of like a new beginning,
Mm-hmm.
Tom, was that really Vinny?
Yeah, unless somebody's a fake account, that would be weird.
I see. I told you.
That wasn't him, Joe.
I don't know.
No, because nobody would say "fuck the Mohawk." A troll wouldn't know that.
Like our mutual friend that you just mentioned, he invited me out to Tribeca. He invited me out over here, over there. I don't know if he's married. I don't think he is. But that's what friends do. You have me on the phone at 4 a.m. and then you're like, oh no, I'm busy. Or you have all these people over and you don't invite me over. What's up with that? That's not fair.
Joe rotates friends.
Joe's a bad friend. And the best part is when his wife does kick him out, all of your little friends are not going to be there. And I'll probably be the only one to be there. Yeah, you could come sleep on my couch. Yeah.
I'll fucking sleep in my backyard. I'll sleep in my shed before I commit to that.
Oh, man. He's in real estate. He can find you an apartment.
No, listen.
Nice. I wouldn't do that.
I got places to go. I got places to go. My cousin has a place, his own place. I go stay there. Or I'd ask to actually sleep in Tom's backyard. It's very nice.
Oh.
You should invite him. Are you going to invite Steven over, Tom?
He's welcome to come over. I want to go for cigars first, but Steve's welcome to come over.
You smoke cigars, Steven?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Actually, I wanted to. What do you mean where? What do you mean where?
I didn't know you smoked cigars.
Yeah. Oh. You're a fucking asshole.
Cigars.
Steve enjoyed. We told him the time. He smokes. He has the occasional cigar. We're gonna meet up for some cigars. We get a night out. I know he knows I like family duties, so I've been like a little behind. But when the smoke clears, I'll have you guys over. Yeah,
I like the Davidoffs. Those are good.
Oh, you were saying
I like that, Tom. That was a good.
What's that?
We'll start going over.
We're talking about cigars when the smoke clears.
You're not gonna like it at Tom's. We're not allowed in his house. We have to be outside. You want to be outside in 28-degree weather? Wait till it gets in the 50s.
Well, if it's like April, it's fine. Not
After
now.
what Vinnie did in his bathroom, his wife does not want us in there.
Vinnie upper decked us.
Yeah, he really did, man.
Oh, that's not good.
Who's most likely to leave an upper deck? Vinnie, Joe, Ryan, or Mike?
First of all, let me
Joe
start.
or Vinnie.
I don't even know what an upper deck is. Number
It's
one.
a number two, a dump.
That's when you take the top off of the
Toilet tank.
You take the top off, like where the water is.
Yeah.
And you shit in it.
Yeah.
No.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
So
No, wait, hold no way.
Wait a minute.
That's not,
Listen.
that's not a real thing.
Mr. Marketing.
How would you do that?
It's called the toilet tank.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you flush, Jonah does this. So when you flush, the water comes out brown.
No, I actually had a cigar. I wanted to ask Tom.
What do you mean it's not true?
Vinnie didn't really do that.
Yes, he did as a prank.
No, he didn't.
Someone did it.
Yeah,
man.
But it's not going to go anywhere.
Shout out to this guy, young kid. He's got to invest in your clothing podcast. Adrian. You gotta send me a link to your show. I'll support him. He's a good dude.
Invest in yourself clothing. I like that. We're coming out with a line of clothing.
Yeah, you should talk. He's a good kid, young kid, hustler. What he did was he didn't want to work for any, want to work for himself. So during COVID, he started a clothing line, and then also just to kind of like support the brand, but learn from people. Started a podcast. Really nice kid, up and coming. Sub to his channel. Joe,
what's his name? Invest in Yourself Clothing.
Yeah, please just check him out. He's
where's he from?
Omaha, actually.
Omaha.
I was going to. He's got like a New York vibe to him, though. Like even though I don't think he's from New York, but like a New York vibe. And very. I don't shout out a lot of channels, but that's one that I'm going to be watching. The flush tank. Vinnie did in the flush tank.
That's horrible.
Bruce City.
That's just disgusting.
Hold on, I want to see. Wait, Joe. What happens when you show a non-monetized video? Do you still get stricken or no? Like, do you still get a strike? Or no?
What do you mean?
Like, if I want to look up what an upper deck flush looks like and show everybody, but like,
no, nothing will happen.
All right, let me see.
No, nothing will happen.
Oh, is it not? Are you guys fucking around? Whatever. Is it not what you said it was?
Well, we know it really did happen because they're fucked up.
You know what?
Listen, the only thing you can do in somebody's house is not flush it, right?
No, I plugged the toilet once.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's embarrassing.
Monetized. Wait, Joe, will I get stricken if it's monetized or not monetized? Hold on. It might be worth it just to.
It's a show for medical.
Did you guys? I'm going to ask the question. And he asked me specifically. He says, Arthur Stewell. Joe, did you see Lee run from a debate with FBS today? My answer to that is no. Do you think that was a bad look for Lee? Did any of you guys see it?
Yeah, I watched the show, but I didn't say that.
Stephen Boots, did you see it?
Yeah.
Was it a bad look for Lee?
No, he was no.
Hold on.
No, I don't think so.
Real quick, because Tammy's on. She's a good woman.
I saw bits and pieces. I didn't see the whole thing.
Why don't she come on, Tammy?
But
she's shy. I mean, Tammy, you're welcome to. I'll drop you a line.
She shouldn't be shy. I seen pictures of her.
But we also have Octavia. Like, we got women on. We got to be good. So just drop a 1, and if we get more than 10, I'll show the video. I do have what an upper deck looks like.
I'm Googling it right now.
Don't do that. What do you think, Mike? Was it a bad look for Lee?
The only thing I can say is that he waited so long to get him on there. FBS finally popped on. That was the time to have that debate.
Wait, FBS popped on his channel?
Oh, this was on Lee's channel?
Lee,
the views or whatever, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, there was something else going on.
No, FBS jumped on and Lee told him if you're streaming your show, you got to shut your show off, and he clicked him.
And
he was like, he could come back on if he shuts his show off.
Here's the only thing. Danny Stories put a 1. We need 9 more. Here's the only thing. I did have FBS on before, and he streamed while he was doing it. He asked if he could. That's like the right thing to do. It was more than fine. What some creators have an issue with, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, is it's their content. But if you stream, it becomes like their content as well. So maybe he wanted to keep the content. I don't know. That's my only guess. I can't speak for Lee, but that's my only guess why you wouldn't want them to stream while you're doing it.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I just Googled Upper Deck. I still can't believe that that's an actual thing, and I really don't even believe that Vinny did that.
I don't think he could.
So what Vinny did was he lifted the top off. He sat on the part where you normally would poop with his shoes.
Yeah, no.
Don't give you
the Urban Dictionary gives it a step by step of how to do it.
It gets
But yeah.
Weakness, you're feeling good. You think it's
what? And you just shit on the top of the toilet.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? You take a shit in the bowl, it might clog it. So
here's how we know. And I did not share this until now. Vinny went into this thing, right? Joey comes by, goes in the bathroom afterwards. Says, Tom, I'm going to talk to you. He goes, everything okay? I'm like, what do you mean? And Joe pointed it out. And he didn't know Vinny was there before.
Yeah. It smelled like shit in there, and I got worried. I thought, someone died in there. But
then, Brian, what happens when you flush it?
Come on. This is one of these things like I'm never going to know the truth because I'm never going to believe. Even if you guys tell me this forever, I'll never believe it.
How do you make up?
Because if he did that in my house.
Vinny would never do that.
I can't even imagine that.
I just feel like he would never do it.
I can see Joe doing it, though.
It just wouldn't even cross his mind.
It's part of. They have this thing they do. These
like
guys
he's
where
married.
It's like pranks. You know what I mean? It's like
it was a bachelor pad, maybe.
Desecrating a toilet.
Like, what if his wife went in there? Like,
if his wife went in there, she'd blame it on Tom.
I'd be fucked. Oh, she was. I didn't tell her about it. She doesn't know about it.
Well, now she does.
I know. She's probably watching. What you do is. You put a on.
I took a shit in a urinal once. That's about it.
What? In a urinal.
13 away.
Your ass cheek on the fucking bowl?
I don't remember. I was drunk.
God,
it was back in high school.
Jeez. All right. So let me ask you a question. What do you do if you're out and you have an accident in your pants? Like, what do you do with them?
Me?
You put
just
them in
take
the
underwear
toilet
off.
Take the underwear off, right?
Throw them in the garbage.
Put them in the toilet tank.
No.
You mean if you're in the house? Throw them
No,
in the
in a
garbage.
public bathroom. If you're out. If you're at home and you shit yourself, I don't know. The bathroom is right
I was
there.
at the Bronx.
I know.
The Bronx Zoo once, and I shit myself, and I just threw that shit in the garbage.
That happened. At the bathroom at my place, it happened. Someone shit their pants, took the underwear and put it in the toilet tank and put it back on.
I'm gonna go round robin, right? Roll, grown adult men. We'll start with Steve, and then we'll go around. Did you ever shit yourself? You ever shit your pants as an adult?
Yeah, probably like a month ago.
I
was doing squats at the gym and I shit myself. Yeah, I had to run home. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up out of bed after I almost shitting myself. It happens.
No, it doesn't.
I pissed myself too.
That's the thing. No, this isn't like one of their like, hey, tell me your story, buddy. No, we're not popping to that one. No, you're out on your own, my friend. Yeah.
I think as you get older, your colon or something, like, I don't know, gets weaker. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I'll talk to Martha.
shit your pants. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's more than a week cold.
Probably the last time I shit my pants. I probably wasn't able to drive yet. I would say that.
No.
Yeah.
You never got pissed drunk and accidentally shit yourself.
Nah.
There's a story with my
haven't lived.
wife. My wife thinks I shit my pants. If you asked her right now, she says I did it. You know why? Because I had a pair of jeans, right? And they were like destroyed the jeans.
Oh my God.
I threw the jeans out. I put them in the garbage. Wait, I put them in the garbage. And she's like, like, would you shit your pants? I'm like, no, I put them, I don't want them anymore. They're ripped. I put them in the garbage. So she thinks, yeah, you shit them. That's why you put them in the garbage. I was like, no.
Things happen. What are you going to do?
Hey, what's up? Bay8 is my boy toy. Listen, separate boy toy because that looks like it could be like Russian or Ukrainian. I don't want to get that confused. Looks like Boytov.
There's definitely close calls. It gets scary.
Bay8 is my Boytov. Tammy, we would love for you to come on. Please.
How do you say that last name? Viola.
Right.
Viola.
I seen pictures of her. She's a good-looking woman. She has nothing to be embarrassed about. And Steven's on, so
yeah,
anyone can come on.
So hold on. So Bay, when was it? When was the time you shit your pants?
He said
no, 3 days ago.
No, he's too much of a pussy to admit he shit his pants.
Yeah, you know why? Because it didn't happen. Okay, what do you mean?
No, you shit your pants. It happens.
All right, so yeah,
you probably wet yourself. You just don't admit it. You probably wear diapers for all we know.
What, Tom? You had an accident?
Oh my God, I have.
Yeah, Tom. Be honest. Have you had an accident?
I don't talk about this. I don't talk about this a lot. Does anybody know what IBS is?
Yeah,
irritable bowel
I have
syndrome.
IBS.
Yeah. So,
Adriana had it.
Yeah. So some people it goes either way. Some people can't poop, or some people can easily.
Right.
I am on the latter of that equation, and the answer is yes. It's bad. I have it bad sometimes.
Have what bad?
So I have this thing that if I have to shit, and it's like 1 to 10, when it goes to like 8, wherever I'm at the moment, it's happening. It's happening.
You know, with the body though, the body is great because, and I mean this. So, in like 1999, I took a bus ride from Vegas to Kentucky. And I was so freaked out about using the bathroom on the bus, and we stopped or whatever. And I was eating fast food the whole time. Like, I didn't shit for the 3-day trip.
Oh yeah, well that's.
And I didn't have to shit.
Yeah,
like it was just like when I was in my head, like I cannot go to the bathroom in public places.
People go to jail; they don't shit for weeks.
Yeah.
So you're not when your body knows you're not in your surroundings, like you shut down.
Did BK ever crap his pants?
As a kid, yeah, not as an adult.
Listen, IBS is no joke.
Well, let me tell you something.
I'm sure, like it was times that I get to
here's
the bathroom quick.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Get close. Yeah.
If I run into a certain couple of content creators,
you're gonna shit your pants.
All right. How about this? Can you guys shit in public?
I had listen. Up until I was
it's
about
an emergency, I will. But no, I'll just go back home.
But my house until I was probably over 25.
Jesus.
As a matter of fact,
like I can never shit at the high school
I have
or at
to
middle
take a
school.
shower, and that is the truth.
I do too.
Shower every time.
Me too.
My wife thinks I'm crazy. I'll be fucking showering at 3:30 in the morning.
I knew a guy that I worked with, and he lived about 10 minutes from home. He would leave work because he couldn't shit in public. He would go home like 3 times.
Yeah, I worked down the street. I would go home.
I would get on the bus from school and come home.
Yeah, leave high school.
One of my friends got a bidet.
Yeah, I need to.
And you know what? They love it.
Yeah.
I switched to baby wipes like 2 years ago.
I just take a shower after I take the dump.
Yeah.
Every time?
Every
Yeah,
time.
every time. Yeah,
I'd be
unless
in the
I'm out in
shower.
public.
Try to stick to one a day in the morning. Get it done with.
Every time I do a show, I take a shower. Whatever I do, if I leave the house, I have to take a shower. I can't go out not.
I take 3 showers a day: 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 before I go to bed.
Right now, as an adult?
Yeah, I'll probably take a shower before I go to bed. Yeah.
Why?
He has a lot of time.
Well, I just got back from the gym, so
yeah. Plus, every time he's in the shower, he's whacking his pud. So that's about right. 3 times.
Bed too. I just like when I lay
that's
down.
a morning
But
routine.
Tom said as an adult, like,
All right.
what, kids shower 3 times a day?
All
I
right,
can't get my
wait a
son
minute.
to shower 3 times a week.
You
Well,
guys
that's not
pee in the
good.
shower.
Do I pee in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
listen. If you don't piss in the shower,
There's something wrong
you're a
with you.
schizophrenic.
Yeah.
right. They're not me. I'm paranoid. Do you know my wife? Okay, when our dog shit, she's investigating the shit. She called me downstairs and is like, she gets Milo, the border collie, lays him on the couch, moves his tail, and said, "Is something wrong with his ass?" I swear to God, I'm like, "What's wrong with his ass?" She is unbelievable. If I pissed in the shower and there was a little remnant of something in there, I'd be out.
What?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, she's crazy. 10 away?
Yeah.
I thought you the way you're cheering, I thought you made it. I'm like 10 away. That's gonna be another 13
Tom,
hours.
is that really your background, or is that like a green screen thing?
It's a wall.
Oh.
It's like a fake screen. Look, watch.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, it is.
My wife, it's all my wife. Like,
Honestly, when I look at the background of Steven, I thought he was in a tent. Look, it looks like a tent.
I keep my shit up
Yeah.
here because
No, I know, but
room.
the angle, it looks like it's a
long.
tent,
It's
and like the beams that hold up the tent.
No,
and
it's
it's
my
white.
my
It looks
fishing
like
shit.
I don't know.
It's a wall, and then I put my fishing poles up here.
What color is that wall?
I don't know, like white.
Is it white or is it off white?
Yeah, it's probably stained. Well, it looks yellow because of my light.
Did you paint it?
No, I don't know. It was here when I moved here.
It was here when you moved there. You've been there for 30 years, you said.
No, I've been here for like, I don't know, 4 years.
Oh, okay, yeah, you don't have to paint then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I needed to paint it, I wouldn't. So, I'm lazy.
ooh,
Yeah,
92.
you should paint though. It's therapeutic.
5 away. I think Amber just came through. Amber
Amber at 10 friends.
So
5
this is, so I was doing a real
No,
video.
look who came away. Pacanasa Beno Seposa.
So I was doing like a real one with Jason, how to get funding for your business, that kind of stuff. And Amber, the name is Amber Alert because of Lee Cole. So we're doing like a live. We're like, oh, we're gonna use this actually like in different places and different with other stuff. Amber is like responding, good responses. So I'm like, good response, Amber. Good response, Amber. I don't want to be like, hey, nice job, Amber Alert.
Yeah, I did that too. I thought it was a girl. I was trying to like get a picture of her. So I was like, hey, Amber, what's up, sweetie? Man, I do that. There's got to be some identifier with, because it's, how many people I've called sweetie and it's a guy, and I called what up, dude, it's a girl.
Hold on. We got to do the countdown. I think this is it.
Can we see the ticker?
Hold on.
Oh, there we go. 2 away.
Yeah, now you should have never put that up because now people are just going to withdraw. They're going to unsubscribe.
There it goes.
No.
Congratulations. 10,000.
Thank you, everybody. I wish we could all have this together. I don't even know what year this is.
What is that, Tom?
It's an Opus 1 Overture. It's a Napa Valley wine. It's one of my favorite makers of wine, Opus 1. And I got to have it by myself. My wife's pregnant. You guys can't come over because the baby's sick. And but
what's the count at now, Tom? Is it over or under?
Hold on.
Yeah, you got to keep it up.
10,000. Oh, you're such a dick, Joe.
What happened?
You are such a dick.
What?
I hate you. You know what? You know what Octavia Rhodes? If you were nicer, you would have got 10,000 a lot earlier.
All right, Tom, you got me. I'll subscribe again.
All right. Holy shit. Nobody's ever gonna accuse me of buying subs. That's for sure.
It's late to crack that bottle too. You're gonna be up late, huh?
I've been fucking. So Opus 1 is.
You gotta let it breathe.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Opus 1 is like my favorite wine.
Oh, that's amazing.
Opus 1 is like horrifically. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, everybody. So Opus 1 is my favorite wine. It's Rothschild and Mondavi created like a collaboration in Napa, and it's probably one of the best wines in like the country and one of the best wines in the world. So they came up with like a small, like a second.
Oh, listen, wait a minute, George. He wanted you to drop the link, George.
Oh, yeah. So they came up with like a kind of a lower tier brand called Overture. It's still a little pricey, but it's fucking excellent. You can almost like buy it. It's almost like getting like a Q45. I'm sorry, not a Q45.
That's old school.
It's like in the high-end Nissan Maxima versus a lower Q45s, that type of thing. So this is the Nissan Maxima, but it's still a little pricey, but it's a fucking beautiful bottle. And I'm like, I never had it. The reviews are like off the charts. So I am excited. So I said, when I get to 10,000, I'm fucking popping this thing. I haven't got my special glass. So salute to everybody. I hope you guys grab drinks. Grab drinks.
They got to drive.
You gotta get a good bottle for 100,000 now.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Oh, I forget that. We get a Petrus.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom, if you get 100,000,
I'm gonna be there for that.
Shit.
We're busting the reunite for 500.
Is it Petrus or Petrus? Petrus?
I say Petrus.
Oh, I said Petrus. Petrus?
Oh my god!
You didn't swish it around in the cup.
I did a little bit. And
you got to breathe out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Or your nose, right? In your nose, out your mouth.
Did you just put a piece of cheese in your mouth?
Yeah, just to kind of get the flavor going.
Yeah, you gotta have some nice cheese.
He's rich.
What do you think this is?
Prosciutto.
If he's gonna eat steak, he eats an onion and a tomato.
Look, he's got the Palmer. He's got the imported, the good stuff.
Yeah, oh my god, it took forever. Oh my god, some people. Now we're 2 over. I'm turning it off.
Yeah, you gotta call it a night now. Before you get.
I want to stay on guys a little bit because I want to enjoy this. But look at this.
Knock it out.
Look at this dark color on this. It's just like a bold, like it's so.
It's nice. A full body.
It is full body. That's why you got to eat with it a little bit, you know. Oh my god, it's one of my favorites.
I used to work at a winery out in the Hamptons.
Which one?
Pendar.
Was it good?
Which one? That was some rich shit to say, right? Which one?
I don't like wine. So I don't know.
You know what's funny? You guys are all. It's like my family probably cleaned your homes. Like, are you guys on crack?
Yeah.
Well, from the looks of Steven's wall, he hasn't cleaned his home in a long, long time.
Yeah.
You know what?
Anthony.
Steven, don't let him.
Yes, I saw the fight.
No.
And I remember it was close.
Hey, George.
I have to rewatch it, though.
Congrats,
George.
Tom, congrats, brother.
Against
We did it, sir. We did it.
Yeah.
Anthony says he thinks
You good.
They took the knee, right?
People think Castillo won, right? That fight, yeah.
You're the best, Amber.
They fought twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stevie, what's up, kid, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, bro. You still got the railroad tracks over your head, huh?
Yeah, still got it.
Power lines.
I might have been the first one, Castillo. You know,
It was close, but we didn't win. It was close.
Where's BK? Is he over there?
I'm right here. What's up, George?
What's up, kid?
Chilling, bro.
Look who else is here. Stevie. Steven has a bone to pick with you, George.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Tell him, Stevie. Tell him, man.
Don't listen to him.
Come on, man. It's all right. I love you, kid. You can yell at me. Come on.
I know. Don't worry about it.
You know.
What's up with those beautiful front bridges you got? They got to be fake, you little bastards.
What?
What is that? The front teeth.
The front seats. What? I can't hear anything.
The front teeth. The front teeth. Mine are crooked as hell. You no way in hell you made it through life with beautiful front teeth like that.
Nah.
Yeah, they're beautiful. All right.
Vinnie Green, what's up, bro?
Is Vinnie Green in the house?
Yeah, I think he
Tom, what are you at? Is it sustainable or are people screwing with you?
No, we got some 10,000, and then Ryan and Joe unsubscribed, but the power of Steven Gennaro brought us to 1002. So we're good.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to be the 10,000.
That's it. Come back and do it.
It's funny how you have Joe on, and you're at like 9 something, and then once I pop on, it goes up.
See?
Yeah.
I know, you're the man, though. See?
Yeah.
Tammy, did you know Tammy Fiola? Did you know Big Ange? Take your time. Don't worry. We're here.
I knew her.
Familiar
Not
to me.
super close, Joe, but I knew her through.
Because
I hung out with her
from Mob Wives. That was her name.
Hey, I'm gonna avatar for a minute. I gotta run in the basement and check the boiler. We got a storm coming in.
Yeah, we'll move everything. Take your time, George.
A storm.
Oh.
I guess he avatared out.
Where does he live?
Connecticut.
Oh, it's supposed to snow here, though. I think it is supposed to.
Are we really getting snow?
Is it?
Yeah.
Light snow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Light snow.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Dave
this.
Jones.
Saying it's gonna
Hatton,
stop now.
are you
I
nuts?
gotta hit the road.
Hatton, forget about it.
You guys are gonna have me driving home in snow.
You guys,
George, how tall are you, George?
It's like
Huh?
How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh.
I didn't know they stack shit that high.
They do, and it weighs 270.
Ooh, I'm scared.
I mean,
You don't have to be, hey, the only time you got to be scared is if I fall on top of you.
You gotta get back down to your fighting weight.
You know what you do with a guy George?
You know how big I was, and I'll get my brother and Vinnie Pash to confirm this. I was 147, 6'1" when I was fighting. I look like a crack baby.
Yeah, you gotta get down to like 240.
You probably look like Dickie Ward.
Tom, what was that thing you had on Instagram?
Mickey's not that tall.
What's that?
No, Mickey's a short
that thing about the abs, the ice sculpting.
Hey, we need those tickets, man.
Resculpt somebody.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Does that shit work?
Yeah, it works. Yeah, Ryan's getting it.
How much is it?
Are you guys looking for this thing?
20 as much as 30.
Are you guys coming?
30,000?
Yeah. Like your skin, do you have donor fat? You got to get fat and then you get sculpted.
Tom, when's your wife do? Can you go to that with us to the
You're going, Steve?
When is it?
Yeah, I'm asking you to send me the info.
Yeah, where is
when is it, George?
It's in June, right, Joe?
Yeah, June 9th, 10th, 11th.
How many tickets can you get?
I don't know. They were 175 a ticket, so I could get, whatever they have. I'm sure we could get in.
I'll send you the cash right now if you want.
If we're sharing rooms, I'm bunking with Steven.
Vinny is supposed to be working on the hotel room.
Like in The Hangover,
No, why do we need
we got to get a hotel room up there because we need to stay overnight.
I know that, so just get a couple of beds and we'll rack on the floor. I don't care.
Hopkins.
I'll sleep in my car. How about that?
Where are you guys going?
The Boxing Hall of Fame.
Got it. I honestly, my wife is due May 25th.
But you wouldn't be allowed to go anyway.
I'll see you guys in December.
If you're lucky.
Unless you guys come over for. Why do you think everybody comes here? I can't go out, but you guys come here, and I'm a good host. With the exception of an upper decker, you guys are always welcome to come.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, he did.
No, Dave Jones. I love English fighters, but Ricky Hatton got his ass kicked against Mayweather. He destroyed him.
Yeah, but he was a hell of a. He was basically like the what you call it? Like in UFC, he was that shit talking dude, man, and everybody loved him. When he beat Costa was older, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
But Ricky Hatton, I loved him, man. But then Mayweather kicked. I can't stand Mayweather, dude. He's just too cocky. You got to respect the man. He's a defensive fighter, and it is what it is. But
he landed a higher punch percentage.
I'm telling you,
highest in boxing history.
I'm going to tell you right now. Joe, I know you know boxing, Joe. Did you watch the Mayweather De La Hoya fight?
Yes.
De La Hoya was kicking his ass for 8 rounds.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
and let me tell you,
Everybody was kicking his ass
here's
the
the
first
no,
two
no, no,
rounds,
no, no, no.
'cause he
But
don't throw a punch.
no. Why De La Hoya was able to
because he was
go
jabbing.
against him is
He was
because
jabbing.
Mayweather's daddy was De La Hoya's trainer.
Yeah, but De La Hoya was jabbing, and then he stopped jabbing because he ran
Everybody
out of
does good
fucking
the
juice.
first two rounds.
Once he figures
What?
them out.
De La Hoya was trained by Floyd Sr. for that fight.
Yeah, but listen to me. De La
He
Hoya was
gave him a
jabbing.
blueprint to win.
Listen,
And he
if you
lost.
listen to Freddie Roach, when they walked into the ring, they're in the center of the ring. He could see the pin marks from the IV in De La Hoya's arms. De La Hoya was getting IVs before the fight. He had to make the weight, right? But when he was jabbing, he was beating fucking Mayweather. I don't care what you say, he was beating Mayweather. If you watch those rounds,
That was a good
rewatch the fight.
You gotta
It was
rewatch.
like 6-7 rounds deep.
Maybe he
was
won
beating-
2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
No, he won at least 5 up until the 7th, 8th round. He was winning that fight, and then he stopped jabbing and he got his ass kicked.
The fight that I remember that was really
he didn't have these
close was against Maidana, the first one.
Maybe he hurt his hand.
The first
Maidana was lighting him up, dude.
And
the first Castillo
and
the first
Zab
Maidana.
Judah, that was a blowout, but he did. I think he almost, he stunned.
It was a knockdown.
He stunned Mayweather.
And the one I was heartbroken about was Gotti when he fucking lit up Gotti.
Oh, man, he went to work on him.
Yeah.
He's my favorite, that guy.
Gotti was fucking looking like a mean bastard, dude. And I love Arturo Gotti, man. And when he lit him up, that was deflating, bro. I left it with my dad.
Diego Corrales. He ate him.
No, but I mean the Gotti fight, dude. My pecker looked like an inside-out shot glass when I left the fucking place after that fight.
I had tickets there if I didn't go.
Yeah, there was some good fights back in the day.
I still can't believe he died. I can't believe that.
Me and my brother were at Gotti Ward 1 at the casino in Uncasville, and then me and my dad went to Atlantic City. Huh?
You were at that first fight?
Yes,
Get
that was
the
Friday
fuck
night
outta
fight.
here.
That was Friday night fights, bro.
It was, I know. Round,
and then I went.
nine,
Then me and my dad. Listen, me and my dad were in the nosebleeds in Atlantic City for Gotti Ward 3.
Tom.
Yes, sir.
Put up round 9.
Which
It's
fight?
3 minutes. It's Mickey. It's Arturo Gotti, Mickey Ward.
Round 9. First fight.
Round 9. It'll come up.
First fight, dude.
But you just got to put Gotti Ward round 9. You don't know
I think I know what you're talking about.
Dude,
you gotta watch this round. This round is like
unbelievable, man. It's immortal.
I'm not
That's when he got him with the liver shot, right?
That was
he
like
went down. Yeah, he
that
hit
was like
Gotti with a liver shot.
Tom, I mean, Joe, remember the old Ernie Shavers fights back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Gillette fights when they had the Ernie Shavers, and I'm trying to think of who was fighting them. That's what it was reminiscent of.
Ward. Damn.
Dude, they were beating.
You know what? He never made money fighting. Look, 60 of 82 power punches, 42 of 61.
Jesus. Who never made money fighting?
Buddy McGirt. Buddy is telling him, bro, I'm gonna stop it. He's like, I'm gonna stop it. Yep.
Hey, you know Mickey Ward fucking he was a guy, he was a road worker, a union guy, man. Yeah. After these fights, he went back to work, bro.
A payday right after that.
And his brother fought Roger Mayweather. He was a hell of a fighter.
His brother fought Sugar Ray Leonard too.
Dickie Ward was a hell of a fighter, man.
Dickie Eklund, yep.
Eklund, I'm sorry, you're right, Eklund.
Yeah. I met both of them at the Hall of Fame. I got pictures with them,
bro.
Dickie Eklund and Mickey Ward.
Did you ever see that
Mickey
HBO
Ward's probably
thing
my favorite. What?
That he was on when he was doing crack?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Dickie Eklund.
Oh yeah.
Dude, those guys are legendary right there, brother. And to think that Arturo Gotti died because of the bullshit he died over, man. And that
His
then
wife
now
had
there's
him
stuff
killed. I
coming
don't
out. Don't
believe he killed
listen.
himself.
I know you probably know this, Joe, but Chuck Zito and Mickey Ward were tight. Chuck Zito's the
he used to. Well, he was tight with Arturo. Chuck Zito.
Gotti. I'm sorry, you're right. Arturo Gotti. But what I'm saying is they got a documentary coming out. They're trying to get her arrested because she's got Arturo's son. And she ended up with all the properties and everything up in Canada.
Yeah,
the family got screwed, man. It's a shame, bro.
When I was at the boxing, that looks like you.
Tom Levecchia here.
That is you, huh?
Can I tell you what you guys have done?
That's Tom.
I'm gonna tell you guys my Mickey Ward story when you guys are done.
So when
All right, what's the Mickey Ward story?
Wait,
go ahead,
hold on a minute. So when I was at the Hall of Fame, Buddy McGirt was there, and I met him. We were waiting in line to get a drink at the bar, so we talked for a couple of minutes. He signed an autograph for me, and what's crazy is, do you know that he was in the corner? I forget the guy's name. It was a Russian kid. A couple of years ago, he got killed.
Oh shit!
What was George? It was like Patrick Day died. It was like right around that same time. The dude was from Russia or something like that. He had a family. He got killed, and Buddy McGirt was his corner man. And I guess Buddy was like, I should have thrown in the towel. Like it was one of those things. The guy died.
But he was fighting a Korean kid, right? Or that was
Yeah.
That was Patrick Day,
Maxim
I thought.
Dadashev?
Yeah, Dadashev. Maxim Dadashev.
Yes.
He was a contender. Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
He's fucking. And
I don't want. Listen, I don't want Steve to get excited right now, but I got a half a chub, bro, talking about all these fights.
Yeah.
So let me share my Mickey Ward story. So I launched my book in 2013, and I wanted like somebody really special there, right? Like Karen came, your girl Ramona came, Angelina from the Jersey Shore. They all came like just kind of come, but I wanted something big. So I love the movie The Fighter. I love Mickey Ward's story. I had Mickey Ward flew in from Florida. I paid, but I had him come from Florida, and he hung out at the launch, and he got drunk. Now it was in Hoboken. Daddy lived in Jersey City. He made the drivers. We had to get him a car, and we're on the car drinking, hanging out. Go by Gaddy's old house. They made him drive by the house. He's like, that motherfucker. She killed him. He started crying. I miss him. I loved him. They were like.
Yeah, after
close. Actually, Mickey Ward was training. He became Arturo's trainer for
became a good friend.
Yeah, but listen, after you have 3 fights like that, how can you not love? That's everything, bro. To see that man get up, if you see that man get up from that punch, dude, get off his knee and come back and fucking start throwing punch. How do you not respect that man? How do you not love that man? How do you not respect that man as a warrior, bro? That's a true warrior right there.
So what happens when you're unloading your best and you're hitting them like that and they're not going down? You cannot like not only respect it, but you're probably like, oh fuck, like you're sitting there, like,
right? You're like, how am I getting out of this, man?
You also learn a lot about the other person.
That's what happened with Iron Mike Tyson and Holyfield in the first fight. When Tyson was hitting him, he wasn't moving Holyfield, and he took those punches. The first round, if you watch the first round, Tyson went right at him, and he took his best shot, and he was.
Let's not bullshit the fact either. If Tyson didn't go to prison, he probably would have lit fucking Holyfield's ass up, because Holyfield was a lighter fighter. And when he was in his prime, he was so vicious and so nasty and so quick.
You see
when Tyson was younger, dude, he was so vicious, man.
Fight was canceled.
That's cool.
So he was supposed to fight.
They were chasing Holyfield before he went to prison. It was 4 years later, 5 years later, they had to fight.
November 8th, 1991, Holyfield was the champ. He had beaten Buster Douglas. He had Tyson. They were going to fight.
Right, but then he went to prison.
Had a rib injury or something. Do you think
then he went to prison?
1991. Then he went to prison after that.
Prison room.
But what I'm saying to you is Tyson. I mean, Holyfield is a light. He was a cruiserweight or a light heavyweight. Cruiserweight or light heavyweight naturally. Tyson's a natural heavyweight, and Tyson was big.
Tyson went for what? 220.
It doesn't matter, bro. That doesn't matter. That's that weight. When you come down 10, 15 pounds of muscle, you lose 10, 15 pounds of muscle. Dude, don't forget, these guys ain't fat, bro. It's muscle you're losing.
Who's losing muscle?
What I'm saying to you is coming from 10 or 15 pounds, and if you're bulking up, but Tyson,
I know, but I'm comparing it to like a Tyson Fury, where a guy's 280. Like Tyson wasn't.
But he's a plump 280, bro. He's not like a solid, rock solid 220 coming down.
So heavy, like he's probably so strong.
I got a phase question.
Right, I'm not saying he's not, and I'm not being disrespectful. What I'm saying to you is he's naturally that weight. Holyfield naturally at his best weight, he had to bulk up. He had to bulk up to become a heavyweight. So it slows you down because you're adding muscle mass and you're adding weight to your arms, your joints.
Different Holyfield.
Yeah, I wonder what he.
You know why? Because Holyfield's waist and his legs. He didn't have big legs.
No, right.
bird
And
legs,
Tyson,
and he was
Tyson has
big up top.
ginormous. Tyson has ginormous. You measure a fighter like Max Kellerman, the guys that talk about it back in the day. You measure a fighter by the circumference of their fist and the circumference of their thighs, because you're coming from your leg, your heel, your ball of your toe up through your punch. Tyson has naturally huge thighs. He's naturally that way. His frame is built for that weight.
Okay.
When you're adding all that weight, don't forget, every pound of body weight you add to your body is 5 pounds of weight on your knees.
Right.
5 pounds of weight in your knees. So now you're getting gut shots at 5 pounds. You're getting 20 pounds. So if you add 20 pounds, that's 100 pounds more on your knees. And you're getting gut shots. And
Here's what we'll do. We're going to debate it. And I won't say a word, and you talk for 12 minutes straight, and then we'll say, we'll pick a winner, okay?
Yeah, but I watched the dude from the West Coast, JC West Coast. All he does is talk through the whole show, so I figured I'd do that.
I asked you a question. I said, if they fight in 1991 like they were supposed to fight,
I think Tyson beats him. I think Tyson. Oh, definitely. I told you that.
So
Tyson
you think the Tyson that lost to Buster Douglas would beat him?
In 91, in the early 90s,
November 8th, 1991.
No, because he wasn't even preparing for Buster Douglas. He thought it was a shoe-in fight.
Like that was a shit Tyson that fought Buster
Douglas.
No,
he went to Japan just already figuring he thought it was a tune-up fight. He was going to kick his ass.
It wasn't a tune-up fight
though.
It was a tune-up fight.
Right, but what I'm saying is he went there not even training. He just assumed he was going to kick.
I know he didn't train. They didn't even have an end swell. Sterling McPherson. His cornerman was Sterling McPherson and Jay Bright. Jay Bright was in the Reform House with him. They grew up together.
I'm saying the Tyson that annihilated Spinks and shit would have killed Holyfield.
Tyson's different. No, that Tyson's different. I'm saying a 1991 Tyson.
I think going into this fight with Buster Douglas, I think it would have been a better fight than it was 5 years later. But it definitely, if he prepared the way he prepared for Buster Douglas, it probably would have been the same outcome.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have did that with Holyfield.
No shit. If he's going in with Holyfield, he knows he's going in with a real fight. He went into Tokyo going, whatever. I'm going to beat this guy, no problem. And he even admitted that. He says that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, dude. People don't know about Tyson, dude. They think he's just a moron. That dude is a boxing savant. He's an historian of boxing. Yeah. He's so intelligent, dude. It's not even funny. Yeah, and then dude, did you ever hear him talking about Mayweather? About Mayweather having security around him all the time? Yeah. He says he's not the greatest of all time. Ali's the greatest of all time. Ali didn't have no security. You should want to be with the people. He fucking puts the people off by having that security. It's on TikTok or Facebook.
Kids, though, man, come on. You're talking about his kids.
No. He's talking about him personally. How come Muhammad Ali was a draft dodger, bro? Muhammad Ali was a draft dodger. His kids never got touched. Mayweather's worse than Muhammad Ali in the 70s being a draft dodger? Come on, bro. No way. No fucking way.
What do you mean by draft dodger?
Muhammad Ali was hated by every American that was either a vet or had a person that was a vet.
What happened later in life? He was loved by every American.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying to you, in the 70s, the man's kids weren't in trouble. Nobody was threatening his kids. So you're telling me Mayweather's kids are getting threatened more than Muhammad Ali's kids would have got threatened? He was a draft dodger.
They're just rich. It's like
I get, I understand
that. Someone could grab the kid and say, "Hey, I want $3 million for your kid."
I understand. No. We're not talking about his children. We're talking about him personally. He says you're such a bad man.
He says he has security when he takes his kids to school.
No. Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is I understand that. Great, you're protecting. I would do the same thing with I would die for my kids. It's not a problem. What I'm saying is about you personally. You know what I mean? That's
completely different time. And don't wait a minute. Muhammad Ali didn't walk anywhere alone. He had an entourage. He started the whole entourage thing. He didn't have an entourage Islam as the security.
Dude, so he had an entourage, but they weren't trained killer freaking security guys.
Oh yeah, you don't think the FOI? You don't think the FOI?
You didn't see the.
He had some people around him, but he didn't have like a paid security team. I don't
Like
think.
mercenaries, you're
It
saying.
was right. It was the
there was a
fruit of
shakedown
Islam.
team.
Right. You're right.
Herbert
right.
Muhammad was his trainer. Was his manager.
I don't know them people personally, so I can't speak on that. What I'm
Guaranteed
saying to
those
you
guys
is,
with the bow tie were following him everywhere. And also, what about Bundini Brown? That was his
Yeah.
guy, Bundini. They were
he had a hell of a hairdo. I like that guy.
Yeah,
and all those
exactly.
sayings that Muhammad Ali came from Badini anyway. That's why he
Now,
kept him around.
Tyson, I've seen Tyson in public. He walks alone.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
he'll
a
go
fucking-
he'll go to any neighborhood alone. Like
Yeah.
I never seen anything like it. He could go.
He's from Brownsville, Brooklyn, bro.
He
He's
goes
from
alone.
Brownsville. Why the fuck is he gonna be scared?
They don't touch him.
Nobody's.
I heard Mike Tyson was a nice guy.
Look at what
And
he
he's not.
did.
He's not walking through the streets calling people assholes and starting shit. He's walking through the street as
No,
Mike
very
Tyson.
quiet. I seen him out a few times.
Wait,
Very
he's not
quiet.
on Mob Tube?
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah, but when
I
was
couldn't
that?
believe how much taller I was than him in the mid-90s.
And he was calm back then, yeah.
Calm as
Yeah.
like just walked in the place. He had one security with him. He used to work out in the sporting house. We'd see him. He'd run on the treadmill for 5 hours straight.
He trained. There's a place called the San Juan Center in Hartford, Connecticut. And when I was going through my gym rat stage, he came there, and it was on ESPN when he came there.
Yeah.
And then they actually there was a couple sparring matches that we did there, and they had it was a big open factory, a brick factory, and he came there, and he was the nicest dude, man. He was cool as hell with everybody.
Very soft-spoken, shy.
Right.
He was almost introverted. When he would walk in the place, everybody would be looking at him. He'd just be looking at him.
And he just kept going, man. But I just the
club
person he's become, dude. The person he's become. If you listen to him he's got his podcast. He smokes his weed. He does what he's done. But the things he said are so intelligent, and the things the man says are so intelligent, and they're so profound. Some of the things he says, man, I've gained a whole new respect for him as a man, as a person. Definitely, you know what he was as a fighter. He was a hell of a fighter. But just as a person, I've gained a whole new respect.
Did you hear when he got into the accident in his Rolls Royce at the Holland Tunnel? No. He got into a fender.
I know when it happened, but I didn't hear.
He got into a fender bender. He said, "I don't want this car." He gave it to
you keep it or something.
They made him give it back. He couldn't take it.
He gave it to who?
I don't like this car anymore. He threw him the keys.
He gave it to the kid that hit him.
He gave it to the Port Authority police officer that was on the scene.
He told the story too when he was with Robin. She got into an accident, and then he gave the car to the cop.
Yeah, but dude, he pissed away $400 million in his early career.
He didn't piss it away.
That was Don King that screwed him over.
I know they did. Listen, he was robbed, but also he would go. They said he would go into a jewelry store and buy $500,000 worth of gold chains or whatever, or watches, and give them away.
Yep.
That's what he did, man.
Rory Holloway. We used to play on we were on the same basketball team. Rory Holloway was his homie from when he was with Customato in upstate New York. They were both because Rory was a fighter, and then John Horn, he was another guy that was robbing Tyson.
Did you ever listen to the English fighter, man, that was with Mike Tyson too? He was at Customato's camp. I'm trying to think of his name. He was a heavyweight.
What?
I'm trying to think of his name. He was a heavyweight. Egan.
Oh yeah, I don't. Tommy? Yeah. Egan. I don't. No, not Tommy.
His mom. So he was in camp in Customato's camp.
No, Tommy Egan's power. Tommy
Egan. But Mike Egan's mother had sent Mike Tyson's secondhand stuff like sweaters and stuff when they were at Customato's camp and they had no money or nothing. So years later, Egan's with Mike Tyson and they're going to fight the heavyweight championship of the world, and they're in Europe or something. They're over there for a fight. I think it might have been the Buster Douglas fight. Don't quote me. But anyways, he goes to Egan, when's the last time you talked to your mother? And he goes, I haven't spoken to her lately. He goes, we're going to your mother's. He gets a private jet, flies to Tom Egan's mother, and she's like in her 80s. And he says, I remember the sweaters that you gave me. And this was like 15, 20 years prior. He's got tears in his eyes and he's hugging her. And like, that's just tells you how much of a dude he was, man. And you don't hear that shit. All you see is him biting ears and going crazy.
Too.
Huh?
He took care of the Camille like it was his mom.
Right. I mean,
Cuss's wife, basically.
Yeah.
Who cooked for them and cleaned up in Catskill.
Yeah.
He said
all
that
you hear is
I gave her anything she wanted.
all you heard was the nasty shit, like Teddy. I know you know Teddy, but he said he tried to rape his niece and things of that nature.
He didn't try to rape the niece. He grabbed he tried to fondle, but he was 15, she was 12. So, I mean, there's obviously, I don't know how you would look at that, but yeah, Joe Egan's his name. Yep, Joe Egan.
Joe Egan, yeah.
Yeah. But he actually kept certain people around them for a long time. Jay Bright is the white.
I believe if Custom Model lived, man, he wouldn't have gotten in time, and Don King wasn't involved in his life. He would have never had all them tribulations he had and all that bullshit he went through.
Yeah. And you know who else died? Jimmy Jacobs. That had a bad effect on him because Jimmy Jacobs was his co-manager and he was the one that he trusted. Jimmy Jacobs was the one with all the fight tapes. He made a lot of money. He had they were like on the reels, the old tapes from like the 20s, the 30s. Jimmy Jacobs owned all of that. And I guess you have to, ESPN bought it from him or whatever.
Yeah, but that's where Mike learned all the shit he knows about the history of boxing. He used to watch those tapes with us and all that.
Mike knows, like, if you ask him who the best heavyweight is, he's going back to like Jack Johnson or something.
Right. James Coney is going back to Tierney or shit like that. Bare knuckle days, he's going back to some crazy shit. And you give him a date of a fight like from the 20s and he'll know what the hell you're talking. He'll come out like that or something. He's like a savant with that stuff.
Yeah, but here's what we'll tell you. See, now we're the New York connection. So what we're going to tell you people is, you want to know about Tyson? Well, if you knew where he was from in Brownsville, you'd be like, okay, I see why he was robbing people.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, live, he loved the birds.
He didn't go on the rough streets that Stevie Boots left.
He was with the pigeons. He said the first guy he beat up was on the roof. He had a pigeon coop up there, and one of the guys who was in the neighborhood, a tough guy, took one of the birds and snapped his neck in front of Tyson.
Yeah, he went nuts.
Like, I beat the shit out of that guy.
Good.
That's crazy.
He said he was bullied too when he was younger. In his own words, from what I heard, he was bullied when he was younger. He got his ass kicked for his lunch money or whatever and all that. And we've all had a little bit of that, man.
Yeah, Teddy said that. Teddy said,
I don't like when Teddy said that. You never get out of that. He's like, he hid in the hallway. He's like, you never.
No, the thing is this: you don't like when he said it. Well, you want people to tell the truth. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like he was in Beverly Hills and getting punked.
It's fine that he said it. I just don't think it's true. Like,
no.
I don't
over there,
what?
No, I think no. I think.
Can you get this up, Stephen?
I think if you hide as a kid, you could still become like a fearless man. Like, it's not like
he thinks that he
was saying he was always a punk. That's what he was saying.
He wasn't saying he was always a punk. He said that when he was younger, he used to get bullied.
And he's saying if he grew up around
but not getting bullied. He said he hid, and like the hiding part of it, like you'll always like carry that.
Yeah, but that's what Tyson himself. Listen, Tyson himself said, "I was always afraid of stuff." When he was getting in his first fights, he was scared as shitless.
Yeah.
Then when he found out he hit a dude and like destroyed him, then he was like, "Holy shit, I'm capable of that. I'm a bad dude, man." And then he became
Mitchell Green's eye. Oh my!
Oh yeah, but did you hear what he said about Green? Green was talking all kinds of shit. He's a punk. He's a bitch. You're a bitch. He said he was out in Harlem talking all types of shit.
I never seen an eye like that from one punch. His eye was like
it was like hit with a bat.
Yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky he still had an eye. Let's be honest. Mike Tyson hit you with a bare fist. You're lucky you still got an eye, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, the truth of the matter is
he lost a lot of money on lawsuits.
The Tyson that beat Spinks was his highest point.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was, dude, his uppercut and the way he turned his hips and came from the ball of his foot and turned that and came into them punches and the uppercuts and the hooks, dude, so vicious, so violent, so just it's uncanny, bro, what he did, man. Yeah. He was so destructive. Those punches were so destructive, man. It was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was, and plus the way that Cuss had it set up was he basically with that peekaboo style, it was perfect.
Yeah, right. The peekaboo and the turning and all that shit. But you see how nasty he was with those punches, man. It was just crazy, bro.
And Cuss had him all the punches had numbers. Like number 1, 2, the jab might have been 1, the right cross, and Cuss would just have Teddy call out the numbers. He'd say like 4, 5, 3. And
Well, I didn't know that, but I mean,
it
makes sense.
Yeah. Well, Cuss D'Amato was Floyd Patterson's
trainer also. He had a trainer early in life. He had a heavyweight champ early in life, and he never lived to see Mike become the heavyweight champ, but that was still his guy. That's his tutelage and his training, right?
Yeah,
I would say.
Yep. And
I know if you grew up on the mean streets with Steve
it's about to start snowing.
It's excellent. I'm trying to catch up to Ryan.
Yeah,
I'm going to bed. That's it. I got to go home.
Oh, all right.
Tom, congratulations, Tom. I can't wait for 100,000. Where am I going?
You just got on.
Going home.
No, yeah, I'm going home.
Tom's looking for a friend tonight. He's got a bottle of wine to drink.
I wish I was there. If I was there, I would stay.
Yeah,
but...
and some roofies
Ryan,
too.
What are you on bankers hours?
No, I got
all joking aside, thank you for hanging out, man. This was a lot, and I wish it took a little quicker, but nevertheless, we did it, and thank you for that.
What are you up to right now?
I'm going to stay a little bit, and then I guess Vinny's on until Vinny goes on.
Yeah, Vinny's going on in a couple of hours, I think, or no?
12:30.
What you call it? England don't wake up till 1, right, or 2?
Yeah, I think it goes out like 1. 12:30.
I mean, Ryan, if you got to, Joe, you got to go too, Joe?
We'll go where? I'm at my house.
No, he got to go home.
I
He's
gotta
here.
use the bathroom.
So Ryan's got to float home, and then we're at the rest.
No, they could Ryan just get on your phone, put it in your car, and get the drive home.
I'll give you guys a
Are
tour.
you gonna stay on, Tom?
Yeah, stay on, George.
Are you gonna stay on? I'll stay on with you.
Yeah,
I got
He's hanging out, working.
All right,
yeah, I gotta go check.
He's getting paid. He's the only one getting paid.
I gotta
go check the other property anyway, so I don't give a shit.
They can't travel through my house unless we put our dogs away. So
I'm gonna put the phone down. I gotta pee. Bye. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, Ryan. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you.
Pinky.
Good, bro. Hold on.
They're coming. They're leaving.
Did I do it right? Hold on. Let me leave it right. 2-way. Yeah, Johnny, that's the right link. If you want to jump on, you obviously more than welcome to pop in.
You believe this guy? He never invites me over. It's weird.
I think I invited you over more than he did. The only reason something like this, I would have had everybody over. Just my daughter's like a little sick.
Oh no. You got a perfect excuse. You have a kid. Yeah. Hey.
He has no excuse. He just does it.
Yeah, rude.
But give me like 2 weeks. Now I don't know if I can come to the Bronx only because I have a lot going on here. But that's why I always host.
Why would you come to the Bronx?
That's where you live, no?
No.
Where do you live?
Huntington, Long Island.
What the fuck did I think you lived in the Bronx? Oh, well, you said no. You know what? When you said let's go to Arthur Avenue to have a cigar.
Yeah. There, not anymore.
Got it. Well, you know what you can do? You can come meet Vinny, and then Vinny gets Joe. Then you guys come here. You know that's probably the best play. How long is for you to Joe?
Oh, like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm another 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So not too bad. Yeah, we'll set it up soon. I mean, it's not like a big.
Yeah, that's why I said, he never invites me over. It's like, what is this?
Mo, my
45
wife.
minutes away.
Yeah, you're not too bad. You're gonna say, oh my god, I gotta mute him. BK was unusually quiet tonight. Usually he's more interactive, All right, so you got the benediction. Are you gonna get into real estate, or what's your game plan?
Might get more in commercial real estate.
You should talk to JSV. He does
Well, my next step, I want to get my feet wet with it, and then after a while, maybe like a year, I want to get my MLO.
What's that?
Mortgage loan originator.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. So JSV deals with commercial, right? And in commercial, a lot is like you need like big money, and a lot of it's alternative loans. You don't need to be licensed to do commercial. He could run you through it. I can't explain it well, but he could run it through. But yeah, Johnny, how are you, sir?
Yo, congratulations on the 10,000, Tom.
Good. It doesn't sound like Johnny Mac, but you're welcome on. How are you, sir? Oh.
He left.
Oh, I think there's like a troll. Not a troll.
Oh, the mob tube. Yeah.
I think there's
a
like
little mob tube.
I think there's like a. I think that's what he does. I think I saw that on a few other channels. But is that the real Johnny Mac? See, the problem is on StreamYard, you don't know if they're real or not. Like if you're on a comment, you can click through, and I don't feel like texting him now, ladies, with his could be with his wife and shit, you know. Oh shit, that's Sunny Money. Oh shit, Sunny Money could jump on. That's the only guy I did not have on my show yet. I'll put another link. Let's try this again. How's George doing? He's like,
he's outside.
Yeah, I gotta go to the other property.
There you go.
Hang on.
Giovanni Giorgio. Yeah, we'll do it soon. I would say like probably 2 weeks. Probably do something. The other thing is they break my balls. The thing is my wife, no smoking inside.
Oh,
and then,
no.
And then also, you know this, Steven, like we're all gabons, like we eat, we're here, we're there. Like my wife's like, you know what? Like you're cleaning up after this. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go outside. So I just like leave it there. I'll just fucking throw it in the garbage. Like inside's a whole, you know.
I wanted to tell you, I tried that acid cigar. I didn't care for it.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it.
Was it too light, or like what? Why didn't you like it?
It tastes like vanilla.
There's yeah, okay. So
it was the infusion one.
Oh, you got the infusion one.
Yeah.
Okay, no, get the regular one. Did you drink coffee?
Yeah.
Like you're like a coffee guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Tabak. TABA.
No, I know Tabak.
You are gonna thank me for it. Have a Tabak. And
I bought a cigar the other day. It was like $12.
Which one? Remember?
I think it was called a Macondo. Has a white tube. Starts with an M. Thames. It's on the side.
I don't know.
It was pretty good. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, generally, if it's like in a prepackaged tube, yeah, it's gonna be a little expensive, but generally a good purveyor.
It was like $13. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, at a shop or like at a store or at a cigar shop.
A cigar shop.
Oh yeah. Do you smoke it there or just take it to go?
I'm not gonna hang out. I don't know.
Yeah,
unless I'm like with friends, yeah, but none of my friends smoke cigars.
Thank you.
So
no, I agree. I would go by myself. But you know what happens? You go to the same shop after a while, you kind of get to know the guys, you kind of hang out.
I went to this one shop and the guy was a dick towards me. He was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm buying a cigar." And he's like, "Do you know what you're looking for?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, you don't need to be rude to me. I'm not robbing you.
Yeah, I kind of hate that.
You would think he thought you were robbing him? Come on,
I know, right? Me. Come on.
Well,
what happened to Joe? Where the hell did he go?
He had to walk his friends
he's back.
out.
I'm sorry, he's back. But no, hold on. I hate
is.
giving bad recommendations. You know why? Then, like, if I give you one, so get the regular acid. Here's what acid is good for. You know what? Like, quick, cheap, clean, light. You know what? Like, you're a little early for work. Let's say you work late, right? You're
I like a very heavy cigar.
Oh, so you like a Maduro wrapper. You know what? It's a little pricey, but you know what you go with? I think I always talk about it. The T52 Drew Estates. Oh, it's beautiful.
Like David Doff's one of my favorite.
See, David Doff's they're very good, but they're lighter though.
Yeah.
You want quality. See, you think you want dark because you probably had a dark quality cigar. You just want quality. So you know what Davidoff is. I mean, I got to be honest with
But
you.
I like Monte Cristo #2.
Very good. Cuban or
Cuban, of course. But I the other one's good too.
Yeah.
You know?
The only thing.
Hey,
you know
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
sorry,
sir.
brother.
No, go ahead,
You know
George.
anybody? Is anybody not only Tom? Anybody know anybody interested in neon bar signs like the beer signs, Budweiser, stuff like that?
Like a custom or ones that are already done, like made.
No, like old beer signs.
Yeah. How many?
Put them on eBay. You can probably sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if anybody's got them. Like one of the properties.
How many do you have?
Hang on a minute. We got a shitload of them.
Maybe
Can
like
you see this?
We'll take
Can you
them.
see? One of the properties is a bar. So it's a
nice.
Beck sign.
That's cool.
Then there's I think what this Michelob, Milwaukee's Best. Paps. No, I got Rolling Rock, Light right here, Miller Light.
Oh shit!
You got an old shuffleboard table,
cool.
A pool table, stuff like that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so.
Let me know. I mean, you're obviously letting me know, but I don't know. I'll check. I don't know. Maybe it's not bad.
Alex around.
I'll let you know, man. That's if I can squeeze one or two of those, I'll get them off of your hands. I'll get a few
No,
bucks.
yeah. You want? What do you want? I got some. I'll send you pictures of. I got Bud Light and Red Dog and stuff. You want them for your house? I'll give them to you. You got a pool table in your house?
I do. I do have a pool table. That's why I want one.
Which one you want?
Whatever one looks cool. I trust you.
I'll send you one.
Yeah.
I'll get you. I got you.
No, more importantly, come
room
down.
for a pool table, I would take it.
Yeah,
no room.
Pool table, 100%. Steve will take it. Important. Once you bring it, come down. Dinner on me, and we'll have a nice cigar. And then Mr.
Sounds good.
You like cigars, George?
Yeah, every now and then, dude. I don't smoke them as much as you guys do, bro. I don't like cigarettes or none of that stuff. But cigars every now and then. I'm not a big.
Cigars are different. I always get that all the time. I don't smoke anything. No cigars. Cigars are a time for gentlemen to sit down, converse, be men, and enjoy each other.
Right. You know, like you said, I trust you know what the hell you're talking about. So I would, the shit that we're like Macanudos and stuff. That's the old guineas that smoke the shit around here that I know.
They smoke the Noblies with the coffee.
Yeah, and then what's the ones that they had? They come in like a cigarette pack with wider. You know what I'm talking about? Those are like
cigarillos. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but they're bigger. They're like there's a name of Peronis. What's the name of them, man? There's, you got to know it. The Italians smoke them. They're like, that's what my godfather smoked and all them.
Which one, Joe?
Oh, no, I'm trying to think.
I think
they come in.
I found it. This one. Let me see.
Yeah, Macanudo. Sorry, Macanudo. Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. I had Ashton #7s. They were pretty good back in the day.
Oh, Macanudo.
I'm not an aficionado of them.
What is it called? I want to say the Nobili is what they smoked. A lot of the old time.
That's the guinea stinkers, the Noblies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had. They're in a cigarette. They come like 6 of them, and it's like 4 inches wide and whatever.
Sounds like my pecker.
The Nobili is the cigar. You ever have like something you really want to like? You really want to like it, and you just can't. Like you heard about it, you like the Nobili cigars. Are cigars that I want to like. I just don't. I can't.
They're terrible, right?
Well, I wanted to like that acid, but I was like, no. Nah.
Yeah, I know. You know what?
You see everybody. You see everybody smoking them, and they're just terrible, man. They're not good at all.
Well, $12 for the Macanudo is not bad. That's a nice one. Obviously, the Monte Cristo 2s would be nicer, but that was lighter though. Smoke, right? The lighter wrapper, Stephen. Lighter wrapper, right?
What the
one you just had?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little light, but it was good.
It's a nice smoke. Whenever Vinnie comes over, he tends to like Macanudos. So if we go to the store, say, hey, like they'll come over, right? I'll get the food. They'll go get the booze. He always picks up Macanudos. I love them. But Davidoff's, oh man, it's like a different. Like, you remember Davidoff?
I would say Davidoff's, Monte Cristo, then Cohiba.
Cohibas are good. Cohibas are really good.
But the Cohiba, it depends on which one, though. The blue label I like. The blue label.
Yeah. I like the one with obviously the gold checkered. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. Let me just see my wife's next to me. Oh.
Romeo and Juliet's are pretty good too.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Now I got you. This you will not be disappointed. When you go to a cigar shop, you get the Romeo and Juliet. There's two of them. There is the 1875 red label, and the other one, the brown label, Reserve Real, a little more. They used to be back in the day like $5. Now they're closer to 10 because of inflation and stuff. Mm-hmm. Good everyday cigar, phenomenal smoke. Just like judging by what you like, you'd like it. Davidoff with a blue label, you're talking a $70 event.
Mm-hmm.
No more, actually. We're going to buy the bottle. So now you're talking probably a $300 event. See, I love Davidoffs. They're like fucking $40 each.
I know. Yeah.
You know?
But you know what? They're good.
I know. So I don't know if I told you the story. I was told on the show. A dentist friend of mine, 50 years old, wanted something nice from something at a Davidoff store. Oh, Vinnie show. 3 sticks. $40 each, one for my wife, one for him, one for me. One of the best sticks I ever had. They were 40 each. They were worth it, man. They were so
Do
good.
you watch the guys from England that own Davidoffs?
Oh, the Alan, I started watching
Shakaran?
I started watching it.
I would love to go to that place.
Is that the one where they teach you how to light?
Yep. Yeah, of the match.
How to cut.
I learned you should always light a cigar off a wooden match or a jet lighter.
Correct. The only thing though is when you because I watched them recently how to light a cigar. So they showed the matches, the soft flame, and then the blue flame, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of doing it wrong. I used to do Tony Soprano. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do it separate. And then with the matches, you're supposed to do it first, right? It's better.
You're supposed to let it burn the sulfur off, and then
I knew that lighting a cigar with matches is always better. The problem is a lot of the cigar bars have the short matches, so like you're fucking like doing it 10 times. You want to go to a cigar bar that has a long matches, and you can do it in one sitting. So yeah.
What's up, Ishmael? How are you, man? I love Ishmael.
Hey, Vinnie Green, what's up?
Seems like he hates me, this Ishmael. Grant, what's up, bro? Dave Cameron, we have the European contingency in the house.
Who's well, Grant's from Europe.
Grant, Dave Cameron.
Yeah, Dave Cameron's good.
Scott Schlemmer's from Germany.
The best thing about David Cameron, he's always
what up?
He's always so positive.
Yeah,
What's Ben doing, man?
Oh, we got to jump off.
Good. I don't know. You were asking me. I'm on with you.
So we're gonna jump off like 3 minutes. I don't want to jam Vinny up because I know, like, especially this late on the I don't know how many viewers. Joe, did you ever do his UK show?
Yeah.
Does he get any good numbers or no? I mean, not that it matters, but
40, 50 people.
That's all I get. So we're good. Oh, he's live right now.
We're gonna do the reverse now, Tom. We're gonna do the after party at Vinny's show.
Yeah, exactly. Let me make sure Vinny's live.
Is he on?
Oh yeah,
I didn't get a notification yet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call him.
No, he's live, Joe. I could tell. But if you want,
how could you tell?
He's on. I clicked it. Hold on. He's 12 people on. Hold on. What is he doing? He's got an avatar.
He's on right now. So what are you gonna do? Jump off, go on there?
Yeah. The only thing is, hold on. It's weird. Oh, hold on. I have a mute. Vinny, you there?
I called him. We could go over.
All right, cool. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the 10K. Thank you, Stephen, finally coming on. Thank you, George. Joe, always appreciate your time and talent. We'll see you all.
Congrats, brother.
George, I'll send you the link. Tommy, you coming over?
Please, shoot me
a link. Going to Vin's right now?
I'm going to send them the link, yeah.
You're going to go to Vinny's?
Yeah, send Stephen too, because we had to
You're not going to send me the link?
Up, Stephen.
I got it.